All right. Vance the Bird, what up, man? There we go. All right, let's see what's going on. I got Twitch pulled up. Reno Las Vegas, what up, dude? Gotta fix the thumbnail for the stream, but there we go. For some reason, didn't get the right thumbnail. Now it's not saving. Okay, I'll let that think. All right, Archie, what do you got? What are you finding?
Currently, I'm looking for some more Hasan and Destiny stuff. Hasan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, there we go. We're live. We got a lot of people on YouTube popping in. What's up, dudes? All right, let me get this chat moved over so I could read all your guys' chat. I got to get used to streaming again. We're trying something new today, guys. I want you to be a part of my process. We haven't shot the video for today yet. I was going to do it live with you guys. What's up? There we go. All right, YouTube popping off. Very cool. Wanted to try something a little bit different. Video is frozen for you. Refresh it. Holy fucking ads. That's Twitch, bro. Twitch and them ads. All right. We got North Star Solutions. Aaron. I did not hear that.
He should be, Jared, he should be reacting to that later for the video. I've got that in the docket. The Australia Fox News Hasan
right.
interview.
Yeah. Yep, we're going to cover that. Yeah, I want you guys to be a part of it. You could see the process. We'll just do it live. I have a team that works with me. You know, that helps me out with stuff. There's no way I would be able to do all this without these guys. I love these guys.
Aww.
Yep. I got 2 editors. And my wife helps me too.
Wife.
Yep, she helps. She's massive help, bro. She helps me get permission for all the videos. Yo, we have a good crowd in here. That's not bad. This is pretty good. North Star, Aaron, B Fox, Jared, Megan, Lil Cotty, Enrique Rodriguez. It's G, Silvana, Lobos Leather Repair Academy. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. We have a, you know, being like a commentator on these things wasn't on my like 2025 bingo card necessarily, but here we are. So we've been talking a lot about it. We you know, like we kind of have like a responsibility here. Like it's insane how many people are watching videos. So everything that we cover, it's whatever, you know, I lean righty, but we always look at stuff, politics aside, what's true and what's fair. That's what we've got so far, you know, but is it true and is it fair? Truth and fairness. No matter, it was politics aside, that's how we're covering everything. And I'm taking this pretty fucking serious. I'm not lying. I am taking this serious. This is we're sending it. And we're going to do it a little bit different. You know, I'm not always going to get it right, but we try our hardest. Archie helps me and him both do it, but he helps me out researching stuff. So we can talk about what's going on today. Let me look at what our notes are. So we have the lefty that trampled a memorial. Remember, we don't say left. We don't do, you're right. You fucking lib. We're not going to say leftists. We're just going to say lefties and righties. Okay. It's just it's an even nomenclature.
Right, lefties.
Lefties and righties. You're a fucking lefty and I'm a righty. Okay. So also to balance things out, the person helping me with a lot of these videos and researching and stuff, super fucking lib. But the balance to the force. Balance, that's the way I see it. That way we could talk things through before we put shit out there, you know? And yeah, we don't agree on a bunch of things, to be honest, but we work well with each other. Thank you for all the updates. Our hard work means a lot to all of us. Hey, my pleasure, dude. All right, Archie. I'm looking on Twitter. We have anything crazy going on? Let's just kind of find stuff as we find it. Nextstar announces it will drop Jimmy Kimmel's show from ABC stations for the foreseeable future. What? Yo, this is big. Hold on. All right, everyone gets to see. There we go. You guys are a part of it. You're a part of it now. We're putting together today's video. I'm going to shoot it live. So we're going to research everything first. That's why I get these out at like 10 o'clock at night, bro. It takes a minute to make these. But we're going to research these. Here, Archie, I'm sending this to you.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's just do our work. So the idea was this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
There it is. So the idea of this stream is to just stream my work, and you guys can see what I'm doing when I put together the videos, and we find out, and it's basically interesting in itself. Me and Archie argue all the fucking time, and I think that would be interesting to watch, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Nextstar announces it will drop Jimmy Kimmel's show from the ABC stations for the foreseeable future following vile Charlie Kirk comments. That's fucking crazy, dude. I thought this dude's invincible. We were just talking about this morning. I was like, yeah, he's so fucking rich and famous, they don't care anymore because, like, you know. Nextstar Media Group Incorporated today announced that the company's owned and partner television stations affiliated with the ABC television network would preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live for the foreseeable future, beginning with tonight's show. What does preempt mean? Like, just, what does that mean?
It means doing something before something. I don't know how that makes any English sense.
What do they mean? Like, so does that mean that they're like, there's a show shot already? They're not putting it online? They're taking it off? Or does he do it live? Verve, thank you very much. I don't know why my alerts are not working right now. Let me see if I can look into that real quick.
It might be because he said something when the show was being recorded, and I think actually it's live.
Yeah, he did say something. He said it was about Charlie Kirk. I forgot exactly what he said, but it was about Charlie Kirk. We need to find. Can you dig that up? Dig that up for me, please. All right, let's go. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Let's go, bro. We're in the TMZ room, dude. You have 2 minutes, Archie. Find it now.
On it.
Okay, hold on. I need to figure out what's up with alerts. All right, here we go. This is the chaos, baby. We got to find it.
Yeah, here we go. It's coming to you right now. He was just speaking about how the shooter was a Republican, which he wasn't.
Oh, right. That's what he said. Yeah, okay. So he's just blaming it on righties when it was... So the truth that we know so far, here's the truth, here's the facts. We know that the kid was... I call him a kid. I'm 37. I call this kid... If you're 22, you're a kid to me. The kid was raised Mormon, and his dad is like very Republican. The kid went online and, you know, started hanging out with all the furries in fucking Discord and turned lefty and started dating a trans dude or chick, woman, trans woman. Can we call trans woman a chick? Trans chick? Can we say that? That's allowed, right? We're respectful here.
Sounds right to me.
Yeah, we're respectful here. Whatever they fucking want, you know. I know you guys, a lot of you guys disagree, but I just, whatever, bro. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want. But so yeah, he started dating a trans chick, and then he went online and got all like radicalized based off of. Dude, there's so much bullshit about Charlie Kirk that's not true, that's out there. Like, when you actually listen to what he's saying, it's not what they're saying that he's saying. It's and then people, because they hate him so much because they've been told to, they won't even check because they see him and they're revolted, and then they just believe anything. Fucking crazy. That's crazy. It's a man. Yeah, whatever you want, bro. I'm not gonna tell you how to fucking think about it. I don't care. See it how you want to see it. want to be respectful. That's all. It comes from a place of being respectful. You know, I have my views on things too, but I choose to be a respectful person. But you don't have to be respectful of it. You can, you know, I mean, that's a whole ass fucking can of worms topic right there. Yeah, whatever you want. Next are strongly objects. Next are strongly objects to recent comments made by Mr. Kimmel concerning the killing of Charlie Kirk, and will replace the show with other programming in its ABC affiliated markets. That's fucking crazy. Jimmy Kimmel got fired. This might be one of the number one. Bro, this might have to be number one on the docket, Archie.
Yep.
Bro, yeah, oh yeah, you already got it there.
You're all right. This is big news. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up at the top.
Yeah, put it on the top. We got to open with that because that's fucking crazy. That's literally part of it's. That opens up the rest of it. So the whole thing, the lefties trampling the memorial, that'll follow Jimmy Kimmel, okay? Because it's all the same category.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. So like this one right here, we're just gonna boop. Okay. See what I'm saying? There we go. So that's all one topic. That's the first topic. Second one's gonna be Hasan and Destiny, or you know, the government's kind of eyeballing them. And the third one, I think, just because we want the third one should be funny, let's do Trump's really enjoying his UK visit. Okay. Oh, yeah. So how about that? Trump. Jimmy Kimmel, Hasan, Destiny, and then Trump.
Trump actually called this before it happened. Do you not remember when Colbert, was it Colbert that was fired? And he said, I hear Jimmy Kimmel's next. And he called it. That was a month ago.
Really?
Yeah. Look at that. Look what I just added to the docket.
Oh, you added it? You added it?
Yeah.
Trump called it.
The third link.
I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings. I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next. What?
A month ago.
A month ago. He even has even less talent than Colbert. Greg Gutfeld is better than all of them combined, including the Moon on NBC, who ruined the once great Tonight Show. Wild. He did know. I will disagree. Like, I can't fucking stand Jimmy Kimmel anymore. I used to love him when he was on The Man Show. Archie, have you ever heard of that? You ever heard of The Man Show?
No.
You have? Oh my God, bro. Go on Google and go look up, or on YouTube and look up Jimmy Kimmel Man Show. Just look at any episode. It's him and Adam Carolla drinking beers, insulting women, and making hot girls in bikinis jump on a trampoline for the credits.
Oh,
this is where he came from.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. I used to watch it with my dad. Me and my dad would watch it together. You know, it was a good family show. But so Jimmy Kimmel is funny. He's actually really fucking good. He just got lefty brained. It rotted his fucking brain. Like nothing against lefties, you know, like the normal ones that don't want to fucking, you know, celebrate the deaths of political figures. No, like it's he, you know, like I call them extreme lefties. There's extreme lefties and extreme righties. He went extreme lefty, and the fucking politics rotted his brain, and now he sucks. He's still good though. He still has his skills. He was funny as fuck. You watch him in the Man Show. Where's that Jimmy at? Like, what changed? I can't. This is crazy. So Trump knows things, dude. He knew because he talks to all these rich guys. He talks to them all. He knows stuff. He knows what's coming. Yeah, and he lied. He lied about about it being a righty. Or here's honestly, check this out. I think he actually believes it. Like, a lot of times these people actually believe it. Sorry, we only have Twitch chat showing on screen. So I'll figure that out. Maybe I have a thing. Let me see if I might have a way of doing this. Let me check. I might be able to do both. There's YouTube. Hold on. I have a couple things here. Okay, maybe we'll just do... I wish I could do both.
I think this is probably not just purely Jimmy Kimmel. It's also that ABC News host that said that, like, what the messages that between the assassin and his girlfriend were cute or what have
That's
you.
fucking wild.
That was ABC as well.
That was
So I think they're
wild.
just
I
trying to
can't
get
believe
people
that
to
guy
snap back.
fucking said that. That was crazy, dude. Do these people? They don't fucking realize what's happening. They're so up on their pedestal and safe and away, and they've not faced any consequences for so long that they don't like. This is crazy. It's like the world just fucking changed. All right, let me see if I can. What's your Twitch? It's Papastanimus on Twitch if you guys want to watch over there. Just watch wherever you would like. Yeah, pin it on the top of the chat for me, Archie. Thank you, sir. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh wait, is this both? I think I might have both. I think I have both chats right here. Yeah, I do. Okay, there we go. We got both chats. We'll see how long that lasts. It should be all right. There we go. Cool. I got all your chats. Bam, fucking, we're doing this. All right. What's next? What else? So we have Jimmy Kimmel getting canceled. Trump called it. Lefties trampled a memorial. We could show chat that real quick. Yeah, this is crazy. She got fired and she got evicted for doing this. It's crazy, dude. Like it's been a week and people are still doing this. That's absolutely crazy. All right, let me see what else we have going on. Is this both chats on this scene? A new follower. Oh, there we go. We got alerts. Huggy, thanks for the follow. There we go. Yeah, so I only have alerts for Twitch. Still not enough punishment? I mean, I think it's enough. Yeah, losing, like, I don't know. I think that's enough. I mean, they didn't, like, kill nobody. They didn't hurt nobody. But they did, you know, deface a memorial, losing job, getting evicted. That's pretty gnarly. I think it's enough. I do. Let's see here. Banana bread. There we go. Swift in the chat. What's up, Swift? I haven't seen you in a minute. I'm back with the political streams. I'm not streaming on shorts. I'm just streaming normal and it's working out great. So Lonely Creeps is people getting fired and then complaining about it. It isn't against the First Amendment, but your actions have consequences. Yeah, exactly. I'll make that real clear right now what I think about that stuff. So it is destroying the memorial. That's like illegal in my opinion. There should be a fine or something. So maybe it wasn't enough. Maybe a fine on top of it would be great. Do you have the clip of Kimmel?
Yeah, what Kimmel
what he said about Charlie? Yeah.
Yeah, it's in there.
Good. All right. I'll show that in a sec so you guys take a look at it, but First Amendment. You have the freedom to say foul things. If somebody wants to go dance on Charlie Kirk's death, you know, online, they're free to do that. This is America. They could say that. If somebody wants to go like say the N-word or something like that, they are free to say that too. This is America. You could say those types of things. Now, can you spray paint the N-word on someone's fucking garage door? No, dude, that's a hate crime. That's illegal. That's not free speech. That's vandalism and it's a hate crime. Can't do that. That's illegal. Okay? But just let's go back to someone dancing on Charlie Kirk's grave online or whatever, right? Ha, Charlie died. They're saying stuff like that. They're allowed to say that. But what these people don't understand is that because they're so entitled, they feel like they're entitled to, like, someone still has to employ them. Like, you can't, like, I dare these people, anyone that's like saying free speech, like, go to work tomorrow, go tell your boss he's a fucking wanker. Okay? Wanker. Call him a wanker. A bloody wanker. Yeah, you bloody wanker. You bloody wanker. You fucking suck. I hate you. Go do that and then, like, see if freedom of speech is going to protect you from, like, they don't have to pay you anymore. You see what I'm saying? Like, these people are nuts. They don't understand it. They're so entitled, bro. The entitlement is real. I swear there's a different, for this chat, we're doing just YouTube on this chat. Let's see, we're stream Bam, there it is. There it is. There it is, right? Oh, come here, chat. There's the chat. Bam. Yeah, so it's not free speech. Free speech doesn't like entitle you to a job. And that's a wild concept that people don't seem to understand. Okay, let me look at, I have some more Jimmy Kimmel. Let's take a look. There we go. Okay, we got our chat situated. Next star, who controls almost a dozen ABC stations in major American cities. Mr. Kimmel's comments about the death. Continuing to give Mr. Kimmel a broadcast platform in the communities we serve is simply not in the public interest at the current time, and we have made a difficult decision to preempt his show. Let's see. We go. What
Very
does
weird language.
preempt his show mean in context of Jimmy Kimmel? I just want to know the specific language. Getting his show canceled today. It's being pulled off the air indefinitely. That's what it means. It's. Oh wait. This isn't a full cancellation in the sense of the show being permanently axed network-wide, but rather a targeted suspension. They're opting not to air new episodes for the foreseeable future, sidelining the show on the airwaves due to the FCC pushback. Okay, so they're like, okay, they're sidelining it and holding, and then maybe it'll come back later, maybe it won't. That's where we're at. Yeah. Putting out a fire before it starts. Yeah, that makes sense. Cutting it. Okay. Yeah, so I just like to look up stuff so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But this is Trump talking about it?
Kid who murdered Charlie Kirk. He had some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences to the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House.
So the way, like, this is how it works, right? So if you look at Trump and he absolutely disgusts you, then when you see this video, you're going to think, oh, he doesn't care or whatever. But if you like Trump and you see this and you watch a lot of Trump, you know that he just does that shit all the time, every single day. This isn't new. So it's like the way it's being framed by Jimmy here, he knows the audience and that people don't like Trump. So they show it in this way because he knows how it's going to make people feel that already don't like him. So it's just like, it's pretty manipulative stuff. I see it in content all the time.
They've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years, and it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. Okay. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. There's demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
It is furthering division. The only thing that like he did that that's totally wrong here is just lie that it's a righty that did it, not a lefty, and just, you know, I don't know, that's really it. Joking about the president or whatever, that's not that bad. People do that all the time. But also understand what it is exactly he's doing. What else do we got, Archie? We got anything else? What are we looking at?
I currently, I just found the really bad Destiny clip that is the main one that's causing strife. If you want to have a little watch through of it.
Okay. What is there any There was a clip of somebody mentioning Hasan's name in a hearing, a congressional hearing. Can you find that?
On it right now.
All right. Let me see if I can find it too. Hasan mentioned Congress. All right. Hasan tweets about the House Oversight Committee. Where's this video at? Here's I'll show this. Here we go.
New follower.
I'm gonna give you. Tavente, thanks for following on Twitch. We only got alerts for Twitch on today. I just have such a hard time getting everything to cooperate when you stream on multiple places. But here we go. Check this out. This is funny. I want to put this in the docket on the Hasan segment. We just need a little bit more meat and potatoes in there, because so far we only have Hasan's comment, Hasan getting pressed on that Australian show, and then the Destiny clip that you found. But I want to add a little more. I know we can get it. New follower, Andy, thank you very much. And I apologize on not reading all the chats. We're focusing on putting together our video for today, and I'm just streaming the process for anyone that's new showing up. Yeah, I'm just streaming my process of finding all the news that we talk about, our research, conversations between me and Archie. Archie, feel free to chime in at any time, bro. Or Gonzo if he's not muted. Oh, Archie's
like, where's
muted.
the love for me? I'm just kidding.
No, Archie's muted. What the fuck?
What the hell, Archie?
What the fuck, Archie? What the fuck, Archie? Why are you muted? Oh, is he listening? He probably heard me on the stream. Did you hear me on the stream?
No, I did not actually, but I just had to go sniff a drain real quick because there was a bad smell
Wait.
coming from it.
Oh.
Oh,
You know.
I thought that was a saying for a sec. I was like, there's another weird saying.
Yeah, is that another British thing? Guys, okay, check
I'm gonna
this
go
out.
sniff a drain.
This is my new thing I love to say. Apparently this is really common in England when you need to take a piss, but you go, a Dirty Viking, thanks for the follow. You say, I'm bursting for a piss. That's like a British way of saying it. I'm totally stealing that because that's fucking awesome. Test rap. Yo, let's go, dudes. Where's the alert at? Is that alert like in the right spot? Oh, that's like in the middle right here. Hold on. I'll put the alert on top. There we go. All right, someone follow on Twitch and it should pop up right here. Let's see how big it is. Someone do something. We'll see it. I'll pay attention. Yo.
Did you find the Hasan in the Congress? Hasan
No.
mentioned.
Nope, I'm
Okay,
scrolling
I'll
it right
look
now. I did see it. Let me check my bookmarks. I might have saved it. Nope, I fucking didn't save it. All right, yeah, it was not really that big of a deal. They just said his name, and then they said like a comment, and then the dude couldn't find the rest. He was struggling to use his computer because he's so fucking old. Where is that shit? I saw it. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm just gonna scroll normal Twitter and see if anything pops up. See what we got. Drop a deuce is bursting for a shit. That's what they say. Bursting for a shit. So funny. Gonzo, how's your second set doing?
Just wrapping up gaming and I'm about to do price.
Okay, cool. So what I gotta do, guys, is I gotta shoot my shorts before I go live, and then we can put together all this stuff. And if I have everything locked in and ready to go, I could shoot them pretty quick. Sometimes it takes a minute to get everything though. Oh, here's a guy fixing a Charlie Kirk memorial being vandalized. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. This guy going over there and fixing it. I'll give this to you, Archie. Bam. Yeah, he was like fixing it, like coloring it back in to make it look good. Someone tagged all over it. Okay, let's see. TMZ reports that singer David has matching tattoo on the body of a 15-year-old girl discovered in his Tesla. That's crazy. So it was a young girl in his Tesla. What the hell's going on with that? Do you have any? Can you fill me in on that, Archie? Like what we know so far?
Yeah. So this girl, apparently he has been, according to, and this is all hearsay. This is all like things that have been said in his Discord server, things that people he's been seen with, etc., and messages that have come out. But he was apparently in a relationship with a girl that has the same name as the girl that was found in his car. The girl that was found in his car was 15.
How old is he?
In a relationship with a girl that name. He looks like 26, mid-20s, I think.
Yeah, he's a fucking grown-ass man. Okay, so he's allegedly with a 15-year-old girl?
Mm-hmm. Unless they just have exactly the same names. As like the girl found in the car is the exact same name as the girl that he was with, because.
And why does she have a matching tattoo on her finger?
So
and what's that about?
It's weird. The full story is apparently this girl, this 15-year-old girl, went missing a year ago. Her mother says that she was. There's been like these messages released from her mum who.
Vessel Tosin. No, he's good. Lonely creep. He's good. Yeah, guys. Hold on. Sorry, Archie. So we're just gonna let people kind of. As long as people aren't breaking TOS, we're just gonna leave the chat alone. Even if someone's being a dick or whatever, I don't care. Just let people say whatever they want, as long as they're not breaking Twitch or YouTube TOS. And links are fine. What's up, Vessel Tosin? What does he got here? He sent me something. Oh shit! This is from House.gov. Archie, this is a big deal. Mm-hmm. Let me pull this up here. Thank you, Vessel Tosin. Appreciate you. Congressional. Okay, let me send it to you, Archie. Here you go. This definitely needs to go in the docket on the Hasan segment. Congressman Richie Torres writes to executives at Twitch and Amazon, Hasan Piker is dangerous. So this is from a congressperson writing directly to Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch. And Steve Boom, the vice president of audio, Twitch, and games at Amazon. Damn. And a bunch of these other guys. Whoa, dude, Hasan's fucked. Like, he's fucked, dude. Yeah, no, he's fucked. There's so much shit on him. There are people that have been like, I've seen these videos on YouTube. There's people that have been like documenting every fucking little thing that he says for years. There are people that have been doing that because like, he's pissed them off so bad and he says so much crazy shit. They just started documenting everything and they've been holding on to it, waiting for this moment. They'll like very gladly present that to the government. That's wild. Thank you very much, Vessel Tosin. You're still in the chat. Thank you. October 8th, I think, or 10th, they are coming to Congress. Really? Yo, Archie, we could use the community, the chat, to help. Sometimes they have stuff, you know?
Yeah, I was thinking that. If you guys have anything you think we should cover, anything interesting going on in the news today, let us know in chat. And
well, if we're trying to track down like Hasan stuff and be like, hey, you guys like have anything that's going on that you saw that we missed, you know? Then we could be even more thorough.
Oh yeah. Bro, just send it fact check later. That's not quite how we do things here, to the best of our abilities.
Well, live we'll look at stuff and see what's up, but when we put the video out, that's gonna be fact checked the best we can, you know. And if it thanks for coming by last night. Yeah, my pleasure, man. He just did an interview and pretty much said he was joking. I have the clip. I watched it, and in my opinion, it doesn't look like he's joking. Like, here's the streamable. Here we go. Well, let's watch it. Here's the clip in question. We pause the music so it's perfectly clear. Nothing's interrupting it. This is his words. Here we go.
It's hurt poor people that they can afford housing in Berkeley. I don't know how that works.
Well, my understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers in a video game. Sorry. Holy shit. Murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude. Oh my god, in a video game, of course.
NFL
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. Sorry. I meant in a video game.
In San Francisco.
It's hurt.
So it's I mean, to me, that's like, he's just like in a video game, right? In Minecraft, they do this all the time. But that, I think in a court of law, that's not protecting him. It's because, you know what I mean? Because like, there's a difference between saying this to like your friends that you're in a call with, and then there's there's a difference between that and like saying that in front of 40,000 people. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, like, I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was going to be like, he says he's joking. What do you guys think? But after watching the clip myself, I'm like, okay, he's full of shit, bro. Like, he's just covering his ass with the in Minecraft thing. But bro, a court of law isn't going to cut right fucking through that. Okay? If you have a jury, the jury could see for them fucking selves. You know what I mean? Like, saying that's a joke. No, he feels that way. And the more he says that type of stuff, the more rewarded he gets, the more, because there's people online that are angry at the world, and the more they spend time on like Reddit and shit, the more like bad things about the world is just constantly thrown in front of them, and they hate the world more and more and more and more and more, where they kind of just want to burn it the fuck down. And they see someone like this saying the things that he says, and it makes them feel good. That's literally it. Just simplify it. Vessel Toastin, thanks for that sub on Twitch, bro. He supports terrorist organizations. I've heard all the things that he said. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that stuff. So that's why, like, I usually don't like go after any creator. I'm not really going after Hasan. I'm just talking about it. But yeah, he says some crazy ass shit. And then he always has some sort of like super fucking lukewarm explanation for things. There's never like a concrete like this, obviously I was joking. Like, no, it's like you listen to it and it's like, it's out of context. It's out of context. That's the excuse every time. The accountability is coming, dude. This shit's wild. They're coming after him. He's fucked. What is this? Oh, this is the actual letter with citations. Holy fuck. Dear Mr. Clancy, I'm writing to express alarm about the amplification of anti-Semitism on Twitch at the hands of Hasan Piker, who's one of the largest political streamers with a following 2.7 million. Since October 7th, there has been an explosion of Jew hatred on social media platforms. This is true. I've seen these things. I've seen it. I haven't seen this many people angry at Jews my entire fucking life, bro. I feel like we're in what's that movie with where the dude goes to prison because he kills a black dude at the beginning of the movie. American History X. I feel like we're in an episode of American History X, bro. Hasan Piker has emerged as the poster child for the post-October 7th outbreak. Let me zoom in on this for you guys. Here we go. Of anti-Semitism in America. Mr. Piker has demonized Orthodox Jews as inbred and dehumanized a Jewish man as a bloodthirsty pig dog. The association of Jews with pigs and bloodthirst is textbook anti-Semitism. Mr. Piker has all but exposed himself as an apologist for the sexual violence and savage R-words of October 7th. It doesn't matter if R-word happened on October 7th. It doesn't change the dynamic for me. Mr. Piker declares before finally admitting that Palestinian resistance, his euphemism for terrorism, is not perfect. Palestinian resistance. Mr. Piker has said he has no issue with Hezbollah, the world's most heavily armed terrorist organization in the world, and has given a platform to a suspected terrorist from the Houthis. The U.S. government has declared Hezbollah a foreign terrorist organization. Yeah, it's a legal declaration in the case of the former, and the Houthis as a specially designated global terrorist group. There's sources here. We can use all of these. Platforming any of these terrorist organizations, as Piker has done, is beyond the pale. Piker has even gone as far as to incite violence, telling his followers to kill and murder people in the streets and let the streets soak in the red capitalist blood. The incitement of violence merits scrutiny from federal law enforcement. Outside the context of October 7th, Mr. Piker has even joked and mused about men date R-wording women on a college campus. I have to speak that way because I'm on YouTube. And has posted an image of a handgun on top of United States Senator and what appears to be open invitation to gun violence against a sitting elected official. Inviting one's followers to shoot an elected official, whether it be done in earnest or in jest, is the kind of threat that warrants serious attention from federal law enforcement. When he is not joking and musing about R-word, Hasan Piker alternates between R-word denial and R-word apologia. He either denies the S violence of 10-7, he denies it that it matters. Mr. Piker once described the S violence of 10-7 as R-word fantasies, R-word hallucinations. I know that's getting annoying me saying R-word, but it's just YouTube. Like, they'll get me. They'll come after me, bro. They already banned me for a fucking week. Despite his disdain for and dismissiveness toward Jewish victims of R-word in Israel, Mr. Piker remains one of the most popular political influencers on Twitch. What does his popularity reveal about the devaluation of Jewish lives in American society and Twitch's role in deepening the devaluation of Jewish life?
A new follower.
Yo, thanks for the follow, homie. Bromwell, D. Bromwell. Hasan is coming out as an apologist not only for 10-7, but 9/11, compounding anti-Semitism with anti-Americanism. Here's Mr. Piker in his own words. America deserved 9/11. We've all seen that clip. The 3,000 Americans incinerated or otherwise murdered in the Twin Towers. The falling men and women plummeting to their deaths from 110-story skyscrapers. According to Mr. Piker, all of them had it coming. They deserved it. One wonders whether Mr. Piker has ever seen an anti-American or anti-Semitic terrorist attack he didn't like. He seems to live in a morally inverted universe where the true terrorists on 9/11 and 10-7 were not the perpetrators but the victims. Speaking of siding with terrorists, Mr. Piker has glorified brave Mujahideen for wounding U.S. Congressman Dan Crenshaw, who honorably served his nation in the Navy SEALs. Mr. Piker's loyalty lies not with the members of the U.S. Armed Services, but with the Mujahideen who murder and maim them on the battlefield. In a recent video on Twitch, Hasan is seen maliciously laughing at Jewish women who simply thanked Vice President Kamala Harris for advocating for hostages who conveyed concern about anti-Semitism. I have a simple question for Mr. Piker and his enablers at Twitch. What exactly do you find amusing? Are you amused by anti-Semitism, amused by the kidnapping of 30 children, among them infants and toddlers, amused by the abduction of aging Holocaust and Farhud survivors? Oh shit, it continues. One last page. Mr. Piker revealed the depth of his depravity when he posted an image of himself as a reincarnation of Vladimir Lenin, one of the fathers of totalitarian terror in the 20th century. Lenin is estimated to have caused the deaths of 7 to 10 million people. His successor, Stalin, the deaths of 20 to 30 million people. His follower, Mao Zedong, the deaths of 40 to 70 million people in communist China. With idols like Lenin, it is no wonder why Hasan Piker seems so untroubled by the mass killings of October 7th. The only question that remains, why is Twitch so untroubled by Hasan Piker's troubling Jew hatred? This is wild, bro. Mr. Clancy, you are known to be an admirer of Hasan Piker. You admire Mr. Piker so deeply. Now they're going after, so they're going to go after Clancy. They're going after Dan Clancy. This is crazy. You are known to be an admirer of Hasan Piker. You admire Mr. Piker so deeply that you even had your staff at Twitch sing him happy birthday. You have praised Mr. Piker for his frankness and bluntness and have said he is comfortable saying what he believes. In light of all the anti-Semitism that has been revealed about Mr. Piker, do you still like his frank frankness and bluntness? Is your company still comfortable with how comfortable Mr. Piker has been with spewing Jew hatred? However, frankly and bluntly, he might do so. Hasan Piker is but the tip of the iceberg. The anti-Semitic poster child for the systematically anti-Semitic social media platform. Twitch not only enables anti-Semitism, it emboldens it. Look no further than the streamer Sneeko, who in one video is seen screaming like a raving lunatic. Now Sneeko's being named. Down with the Yahud, which means down with the Jews. Lest you think Sneeko's anti-Semitism is but an isolated event, he paid dude, there's a lot of big words in here. I don't know. Effusive tribute to the mastermind of the deadliest day for Jews since the Holocaust. May Allah, God, grant Yah Senor the highest rankings, genre paradise, and Sahala. No less virulent in his anti-Semitism is Myron Gaines, who said, "We have to take our country back from these Jewish supremacists. If the KKK or the Third Reich were a social media platform, it would be Twitch. If Twitch feels even the slightest semblance of social responsibility as a corporation, a questionable proposition given the company you keep, then the time has come for Twitch to stop popularizing those who popularize anti-Semitism. Congress has been scrutinized and amplified anti-Semitism and has taken hold in the wake of October 7th. Just like no person is above the law, no company in America, not even Twitch, is above congressional oversight. Sincerely, Richie Torres, member of Congress." Let's look at some of these sources. I want to take a look at these. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me new tab that. There we go.
Then whether they should continue to be allowed to be exempt from the military, but there has been a failure for that to happen.
Bro, literally both options are hilarious. The ultra-Orthodox Jews leaving Israel, fucking hilarious. Okay? If they serve in the military and then they get their fucking untrained, inbred asses shipped into southern Lebanon, again, very funny.
Yeah, no, dude, this guy like hates Jews.
I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm totally on board with this. I think it's hilarious. Let him serve. Let him fight, dude. If they want the smoke, if they don't want to be conscientious.
Hunter, I see you in the chat. What's up?
Which some are, and you know that's valid, and I'm with them all the way. Okay.
But yeah, no, this guy fucking straight up hates Jews. Like you could just tell. Like, okay, Archie, you're liberal as fuck. So what do you think about Hasan? Are you there, Archie? Are you with me?
Wait, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah,
I'm here.
The fuck you doing? You better be working.
I'm working.
You better be working.
I'm working. God, you don't want to ask my opinion on this.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I think Hasan is a bit of a scumbag. He's a grifter, but I mean, a lot of the stuff he says is completely unacceptable. But I think, and honestly, I could be just talking utter shit right now, but. In my opinion, there's a difference between like hating Zionists and hating Jews. But I think this guy does just generally conflate the two these days. At first, he was trying to make a thinly veiled like Zionist. I hate Zionists, but now his rhetoric's just describing sort of all of them as one group. So yeah.
Okay. I asked, you know who Harley Morstein is?
No.
He's a guy from Epic Mealtime. Bacon strips. You ever seen those videos back in the day?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know him.
Yeah, so he's Jewish, and I asked him what a Zionist is. Here's what his, so you tell me what you think of this, okay? This is what he told me, and then I'm like, okay, thanks for explaining that. He says it's literally the right
follower.
A Zionist is someone who believes that Jews have the right to exist. That's what he said. Correct me if that's wrong in any way, because I don't know. That's why I asked him.
No, Zionism was a movement that developed in the late 19th century with the goal of supporting a Jewish homeland. I mean, just them having a homeland, which the Palestinians were already there, just them having a homeland does not mean I'd say that's not It depends what you consider wanting them to exist. They feel like they need a homeland and they need to control their own.
It means that they deserve to have a home or something like that. I'll have to look at what he said. Google says a Zionist is a person who supports Zionism, a nationalist political and or ideological movement for the establishment and sustenance of a Jewish homeland in Palestine.
Mm.
So that's so a Zionist is somebody who believes that Jews deserve to live where they live right now.
Yeah, basically. I mean, there's a bit.
So what's wrong with that?
There's already people that live there. So a Zionist is basically someone who believes that Jewish people should be able to live somewhere where a lot of other people were. And like the thing is, it's such a heated issue because like there's so much back and forth and it's such a deep history. But bottom line, a Zionist is someone who believes that Jewish people. I think
Hasan is both anti-Jew and anti-Zionist. I think he's anti everything about Jews except them disappearing completely. That's what I think.
It's such a hard issue. It really is.
Okay, but what do you think of that? What I just said?
I would probably agree. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's just the way he's invigorating his audience, if he genuinely hates the Jewish people. But I mean, that's what he's showing by his rhetoric, and it's definitely causing people to hate.
Fair enough.
The Jewish. So yeah, there's things about a difference probably.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with a Zionist. Then a Zionist is just somebody that believes that Jewish people can live in fucking Jewish land. Where are they? The fucking.
Well, I mean, there is some issues. Like, it depends on what.
Adrian thanks for my service. Thanks for paying taxes. Hold on, I can do a better one. I don't want to hit my hand on the table. Right? There we go. There's a good one. Been a minute. There we go. I got it. It's basically a land dispute that covered in blood. I'm just looking at it from a simple outside perspective. No dog in the fight. I don't care. It's their issue that they're fighting about, right? From what I understand, it goes back really, really far between Muslims and Jews, and they just fucking have a blood feud that goes back thousands of years. And like the reasons why they hate each other now don't even match why everything even started. And the reason why everything started doesn't even matter anymore. So it's just like this thing that will cycle forever. What do you think of that, Archie? You're the lib. I'm the righty. What do you think of what I just said?
I mean, there are plenty of examples of Islamic societies that accepted Judaism. They were second-class citizens, for example.
Sure, but I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just like the way I generalized everything. Tell me what you think of that, like directly. What do you think? Is that too much generalization of it?
I think it is a little bit too much generalization of it. Because there were a lot of Jewish people that lived quite happily in these countries and without much conflict for hundreds of years before Zionism came about in the late 19th century. There was obviously conflict and there were certain groups that hated each other, but a lot of the time they were living, if not equally, peacefully at least.
Okay. I'm going to look at another one. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to new tab this shit. Another Hasan link. Let's take a look at another one of these.
Doesn't matter.
What time is it? We should probably shoot the video.
Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7th.
I'm just going to do it live. I'm going to shoot this shit live, bro. And we'll have a chat underneath it, which is cool.
Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me even this much.
Let me just
hold on. Let me listen to this clip, Archie. 1 sec.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7th. Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me even this much. So that's the other part of this problem that many people can't contend with. Like, the Palestinian resistance is not perfect. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he straight up said it. I've seen that clip. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I can't believe you said that. I don't have an issue with Hezbollah.
Who's that?
I've seen this too.
He's the leader of Hezbollah, the general secretary of Hezbollah.
What's Hezbollah?
Hezbollah
is that small guy?
Hezbollah is this is the same name.
Okay.
Hezbollah is a paramilitary organization that is also a part of the Lebanese parliament.
Do we like them or no?
I think as a resistance group, they're pretty successful against Israel. But everybody hates them. Like everybody in the region, a lot of people don't like them.
So he's not letting his friend know that that it's a terrorist organization. He's calling it a resistance group.
Like,
I like what you like.
I don't have an issue with them. Let's just say they're Shia.
Do it live. Yeah, we're doing it live.
I am Sunni technically. Not that this sectarian.
Well, I got a set of 3 if you want to do that before you do the docket.
I'm gonna be honest with Sam.
Yeah,
but they are.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'm just gonna close all this out, and we're gonna get a fresh docket going with everything. Did you add that congressional letter to the docket?
The full letter? No, I did not. I'll add that.
Oh, it's linked inside. Let's see. Let me see what you linked. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I can get it from here. Yeah, the PDF version. Yeah, it's fine. I'll make that work. Okay. All right. Gonzo is ready for me to check his videos. Let's go. We're doing it all live. So for those of you that are just tuning in, wondering what's going on, someone asked, when do you stream? I'm experimenting with showing you guys how I do all my work. Okay, so this is our second set of shorts. So I shoot shorts first, and then I do all the videos and live streaming and stuff after. But we're trying out live streaming everything, minus shooting the shorts. I shoot those before I go live. But Gonzo is editing them. So now, Gonzo, you have 1,200 people watching you spell the title of this video.
Oh, I'm ending stream as I spell titles. Screw that.
Okay. I'm ready whenever you are, friend. Send it. Me, every time I shave, be like, I know that song. Don't you fucking do it, bro. Yeah, there you go. Handlebars. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. You know, you're a cop. You know, you salute like this, by the way.
I just did that.
Don't you fucking do it, bro. Okay. Ooh, that's a bingo. Subscribe. All right. Do we need the bingo at the end or no? What do you think?
I don't get what it's referencing, but you make a funny face, so I'm cool with it.
Okay. Here's what I want to do with that. So look up That's a Bingo Inglorious Bastards on YouTube. And it's just it's what's his name? He's an actor, like Belgian actor. He plays the villain in that movie, and he says, and it's a meme. So I want to try one with me and one with him and see which one's better.
All right.
We like raw card collectors. We like it raw card collectors. Says, love your channel. Thanks for watching, buddy. Ollie, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm back. I just didn't even fuck with streaming on Shorts. I just went normal live stream and it's working out. So we'll just do it this way.
Cool. So I got the video pulled up and I'll edit that not on stream. Here's the gaming one for now.
All right. Borderlands 4 on Xbox experiences massive FPS drops. Developers don't care anymore. It looks fine to me for an Xbox. It's what, like 25, 30 frames? For a console, okay, never mind. That is absolute ass. That's unacceptable, especially on a console. It's all the same machine. You just optimize for one and it works on all of them. That's ass. How much money did they spend making this game? How much are they charging? What the f? Subscribe. Send it. Looks perfect. You aced it. Let's get that one up. Let's call it Borderlands 4 runs like ass, but with cash symbols for the S's. There we go. Sick. There we go. Borderlands 4 on. All right, we got one more, and then we have another set we're gonna check live on stream later, but he hasn't edited those yet. But we have one more. Uh-oh, what's that? What happened? Oh. All right, whenever you're ready. Why do they always look like this?
My name is Tempest.
You're like a Valorant
And if you
character.
don't want me to step on your toes, move your fucking feet.
It was at this moment she smelled her own fart. Would you like to know more? Click the related video down below. Paste it, send it. We got it.
She looks like a Valorant character.
Oh yeah, as far as title. She looks like a Valorant character. That's 6. She's a Valorant character. That's 4. You got to put an apostrophe. Apostrophe. Yep. No, 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 no. There we go. Why do they always look?
I hate everything. All right. I'll be back.
All right, man. Thank you very much, Gonzo. Oh, man, I love messing with him. Okay, let's get this docket opened up. Let's get ready to shoot this video. Here we go. Jimmy Kimmel got fired. That's the I'm thinking the title, Archie. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Kimmel got fired. I like the sound of it. Where would you like me to put the blue head girl in the docket?
Put it under I don't know. You pick. Charlie Kirk Memorial is blank.
Yeah, I was looking at that myself. I don't know what I was even going to put there.
Is that the trampler or is that something else?
If it was the trampler, I mean, I had the link there before. It might be. Let me re-find that link then.
There we go.
Oh no, here. No, it's right here. So that's not it.
Yeah.
It was
So
something
maybe
else.
this was like something, I don't know, just delete it. Hasan. And then we got Destiny. Congressman letter. And yeah, everyone has to testify. Here we go.
My,
What's up? What's up? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, well, you were saying something?
Nothing important.
Okay. Cash Patel. Let me get the music back on. There we go. All right. Cash Patel, what? Oh. Extremists. There we go. So that's one. What is this? Is it cold? What is that?
Oh, sorry. That was.
Oh, I see.
Like,
My name
is this cold? Because she's trying to be
Yeah.
all.
Okay.
You know.
It's in a weird spot. You have it as the second main story currently.
Yeah, it was sort of more of like a little quick one before you.
No little quick one. Do it right the first time. You remember. Just put it properly. Pick where you want it to go and put it there. I'm opening shit up, so it better go quick.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Fuck this link. Sorry.
Oh, okay. ABC reporter apologizes. There we go. All right. Cash Patel again. You're not doing another full-on Cash Patel docket, are you?
No, just two Cash Patel links.
Okay. What was this one about? Just Exabris. Oh yeah, these guys are okay. They're just having a spat. Okay. Cash. Fighting words. That's what I'm gonna call it. They're gonna fisticuffs, bro. They're gonna fisticuffs. All right, Trump having a good time in UK. Opening that segment. That shit's funny as fuck, dude. He's having such a good time. Good for him. All right. You always end it on some fucking lefty shit, dude. Why is this the last link?
What? The alien?
No, the fucking projection.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's fine because we already talked about it. I know what I want to say about that. Donald Trump, UK. No, you're fine. I'm just giving you shit. But you do that. You always like end it on like some like you always snark, right? You put all these links and then you snark at the end. What the fuck, bro? I always have to fix it. Now I'm doing it live.
I know that you always like a bit of a unifying message at the end. So if we're covering,
it's not unifying. It's snark. There's a difference between unifying and snark.
Okay, fair enough.
They always look the same. There we go. Oh, that one has a funny ending one. Do we have anything else?
Things to go through. Let me look at my bookmarks. I do some.
Oh wait. Okay, hold on. I'm being dumb. Girl found in the David's car. Shouldn't this one move up higher in the hierarchy?
Yeah.
Don't. Whoa! I'm opening it. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me just. You can move it after, and then I'll just move the whole tab of links. I'm just gonna finish my little process here.
Easy.
All right, you can move it now. The last link doesn't exist. It got deleted, whatever that is.
Probably means that it was fake then.
Could be. That's usually what it means. Somebody deletes it because they posted fake bullshit. That usually. Okay, I'm gonna move this as let's see. Jimmy Kimmel fired, Hasan Twitch, then David, or David and then Hasan.
Oh, that's a tough one. David then Hasan. Fuck it.
Okay. Bro, P. Norton, I see your chat. I have gone to Cracker Barrel twice, but I have not had the dumplings yet. You had the dumplings. Did you like them? She says they were mid. Brittany says they were mid. What was the David about? So just make sure you have enough David stuff. I don't know what that last link was. Oh, the third link's deleted too. Excuse me, fourth link. Fourth and sixth links are both deleted. Oh wait, they're both deleted. So Feared Buck posted something and he deleted it. He just kind of sends it. So he probably posted bullshit. And then he found out. Someone told him, yeah, you're posting bullshit. What do you think? Archie, speak to me. Talk to me, bud.
Hey up. Sorry, I had to open my door quickly.
Are your gay roommates fighting again?
No.
No, okay.
Are you guys fighting again? I don't think so.
Okay.
You just made me some food. Like a little sweetheart. It looks lovely.
So right now we only have 4 links on the David thing. Is that all we need?
Well, really, all that's needed is the fact that they have the same tattoo on their fingers. That's like the clearest bit of evidence against him. The rest of it is
the ones that are deleted.
Reportedly.
What are these things that got deleted?
So the last thing that got deleted was something a little bit more pro David, but it also looked a little bit dodgy. This girl that was 15 or whatever, that has the same name as this 15-year-old girl that he might have been with. She had 23 in her bio, like in her Instagram bio, like she was 23 years old.
So someone's running defense for him, but then it's bullshit, so they deleted it. Okay. All right, I understand. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this video. Feel free to chime in. I'm just gonna start from the top. We're doing it live. All right, here we go.
And wait.
What?
Thumbnail. Jimmy Kimmel standing there. Jimmy Kimmel looking worried. Big X.
Let's just get a screenshot, an interesting screenshot of his like last show, the one that's controversial right now.
All right.
Let's get one of those. We'll start with that, and then we'll put in parentheses, the shooter was MAGA. Right? Because that's what he's saying. Yeah, and so the title of the video is going to be Jimmy Kimmel got fired. Then we'll have Jimmy Kimmel, a screenshot from his last show, like just get one of his faces. Maybe he probably made like a snarky face after he made that Trump joke, right? So look over there, probably get a good frame there. And then we'll, you know, Photoshop it, make it look good. And then in quotations on text in there, the shooter was MAGA. That's going to be perfect.
All right.
All right. All right, let me get this treadmill stopped. Let's shoot this video. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just going to shoot this video and pretend that you guys aren't watching me do it because it'll make me nervous. So just bear with me here. Let me hide this chat and the event list. There we go. Okay, let me just hide that. Let's get this music going and let's shoot the video. You guys will see how we do this. All right. I almost hit the record button. Like I'm just like went right into video mode. Okay, here we go. People are still losing their jobs for mocking Charlie Kirk's death, including Jimmy Kimmel. The dead body of a 15-year-old girl was found in a rapper's trunk. And the government is finally coming after Twitch and Hasan. And the government is coming after Hasan and Twitch. We have these stories and so much more. This is your daily injection of political correct. So let's go. Starting with Jimmy Kimmel, he appears to have been fired or something's going on. They're taking his show off the air for the foreseeable future. In a letter from Nexstar, an ABC affiliate to preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live, Nexstar Media Group, they say Nexstar Media Group Incorporated today announced the company's owned and partner television stations affiliated with the ABC television network would preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live for the foreseeable future, beginning with tonight's show. Nexstar strongly objects to recent comments made by Mr. Kimmel concerning the killing of Charlie Kirk and will replace the show with other programming in its ABC affiliated markets. Mr. Kimmel's comments about the death of Mr. Kirk are offensive and insensitive at a critical time in our national political discourse, and we do not believe they reflect the spectrum of opinions, views, or values of the local communities in which we are located, said Andrew Alford, president of Nexstar's broadcasting division. The world has fucking changed. That is crazy. Continuing to give Mr. Kimmel a broadcast platform in the communities we serve is simply not in the public interest at the current time, and we have made the difficult decision to preempt his show in an effort to let cooler heads prevail as we move toward the resumption of respectful, constructive dialogue. So he'll probably be back at some point, but it's possible that he doesn't. Like we're like halfway through. I said when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, I said the next 2 weeks are going to be crazy. We're going to see things are going to change in like 2 weeks, and we're halfway through. It's only been 1 week. So much has already changed. We have another week. It could either cool down, kind of like honestly, I think they're thinking, bro, this man on this show that makes all the money for ABC, like they do great. It's a good product for them, right? When you're thinking of just product, business talk, right? He makes them a lot of money, but at what cost? And I think that it's gone so far, they're like, we should just cool things down and wait and see what happens. And that's what I would like to see in the next week. I would like to see people being more reasonable and things starting to cool down instead of heat up more. That's what I would like to see. I know it's more interesting if things heat up, but then we're just living actual real life fucking chaos, and that's not good. Okay, it's not on the screen anymore. It'll be outside. So that's why I want things to cool down. This next week is critical in my opinion. And I think this is a good move, pulling this guy off there. Here's what he said. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but he did say, and this is the part that's really pissing people off, and it annoyed me too, is he's lying about who the assassin was. He's trying to say that this isn't a lefty guy, this was a MAGA guy, which is retarded because we have all the evidence suggesting otherwise.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
Okay. In this clip, does he say the MAGA thing, Archie?
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize...
He opened it with it. Okay, just checking. Okay, so saying that, you know, the MAGA is desperately trying to hide the fact that the shooter was not MAGA, that's wild as fuck. The other stuff, making fun of the way Trump is grieving, that's less crazy. It's whatever. That's what everyone that watches Trump knows. You know that, like, he is kind of like a goldfish sometimes. He will talk about one thing and then just move on to the other thing. A lot of times it's completely on purpose because he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's sometimes not talking about something at all is the best thing, and he just ignores it and moves on to something else. He has his reasons. Right? If you watch Trump, you understand Trump, you see him do that all the time. If you hate Trump and you see that clip of him, you're going to be like, oh my God, he doesn't care. He's so horrible. Because he's already like, you know, a Hitler 2.0 in your own mind. So that's the way people see it. I understand Jimmy Kimmel is pandering to a certain type of, I wouldn't say pandering. He's entertaining a certain worldview of people with his stuff here. And yeah, honestly, like he's only going to get worse if they leave his show up. So I think it's a good call pulling it down for right now, because he's going to make things worse. He's not going to help. He's going to heat things up, not cool them down. Straight up facts. It's official. Jimmy Kimmel's career may be over. Disney ABC just canceled him effective immediately. So yeah, a lot of people are like putting it out here. You know, Eric, I think I've seen his tweets before. There's a lot of like MAGA, you know, I'm not against MAGA people, nothing like that. You know, I love Trump. I'm glad he's the president. So glad it's not fucking Kamala Harris. Okay. But I also, you know, the way things get framed sometimes is not this show. Everything we do here is about truth and fairness. And truth and fairness isn't on a side. So that means sometimes when somebody's saying something in a certain way, even from my own side, I'm just going to let you guys know, right? So his, now he is being careful. He said, may, right? This is important language. May, Jimmy Kimmel's career may be over, but then he does a declarative statement. Disney ABC just canceled him effective immediately. Now this canceled, that could be argued to mean several different things, but to your average person reading this, they're going to take away from this. They're going to be like, he got fired, which kind of, but not kind of, right? What happened was they have taken his show and they're holding on to it. They're not making any episodes. It's not canceled, but they're holding on to it, pulling it off the air, and they will resume the show when they think that they can, and it's not going to be a big problem. That's what they're doing. They may never open the show back up, and it could get canceled eventually. Or maybe when they feel the time is right, they could bring it back. That's what is happening. That's the reality. So on this channel, we do truth, fairness, and reality. The reality is it's not canceled. It's temporarily shut down, potentially canceled in the future if they decide it's not worth it anymore. Now, this person got fucking canceled. Let me show you the video. So here she is, picking up, destroying a Charlie Kirk memorial.
Well, are you? No,
don't turn away. Show, yeah, that is so. That's so dumb.
Fuck Charlie Kirk. Fuck Charlie Kirk.
Okay, so Jesus fucking Christ, these people. They're real. I've seen these people in real life. Like, I didn't believe it. I thought it was just a few crazy people online that are really loud, but I've seen these people in real life here in Colorado. They're not everywhere. Colorado is pretty chill. Like, we're not full of these kinds of people, but I've seen them, and it's wild. They're straight up like brainwashed, to the point where this person got fired and evicted. Yeah, she, like, after this video, she got fired and evicted, which I think is a great punishment personally for something like that, because, like, I wouldn't want to associate with this person. You know, I wouldn't want to be, just be, you know, freedom of speech is one thing, but there's no entitlement that someone has to like you. I wouldn't like this person. She started a GoFundMe and it has raised $200 because she needs to find a new place to live. I was talking to someone in the chat earlier, and they were saying that she needs more punishment. I'm like, I think this is punishment enough, but I actually disagree with myself. I think one more extra punishment would be a fine, at the very least. Okay, because that's, you know, like, that should be illegal. Destroying a memorial for somebody that died should be illegal, in my opinion. At least to the point where there's a fine. Not like, you know, lock them up in jail necessarily. Although that would feel good, I don't think it's a good idea. Students call out their teacher during a school board meeting for supporting the violence against Charlie Kirk. Wild. Okay, hold on. What's with the music?
I'm Jatari. I'm Caleb. And I'm Brandon. And as the people of the view, we've decided to come up and give our perspective on the subject, considering it is our teacher and one of the people that will guide our futures. No matter what anyone says to me, I will never stand for violence, especially of a man who was publicly murdered in front of his wife, one of his children, thousands of students,
I like these
and other
kids.
bystanders. Charlie was not a racist, he did not hurt anyone sexually, and he did not kill anyone. Therefore, this was an unjustified cause of death that should never be celebrated. So if you ask me, Charlie's children do not deserve to grow up without their father.
Yeah.
Charlie's wife did not deserve to lose her
I like these
husband.
kids.
Charlie did not deserve to lose his life because of a different opinion, but this teacher deserves to lose his job.
Oh, they're trying to get their teacher fired.
As civilians and people of our great country, we hold ourselves to a higher standard than to support, or worse yet, rejoice in violence. Someone who advocated for an arrested murderer and assassinator of one of the greatest debaters and free speakers of our time should have no place in the classroom, more so around young children.
A new follower.
You can get evicted immediately. They just have to give you a 30-day notice, but you're still evicted. It's, yeah, you can get an eviction notice immediately,
As a student of Barron,
which is the definition of being evicted. Yeah, that, like, here you have to evict someone, right? And you do that, you give them an eviction notice. That is the process of evicting someone, by the way. What else? Oh, Congressman Randy Fine demands public firing squad for the entire world to see of Charlie Kirk's assassin, Tyler Robinson. Make an example of him. Fire away. That's fucking crazy, dude. Okay? Like, fucking, like, if they want to do, I think they have firing squad in Utah, but doing a public? That's fucking crazy. I would watch, though. I would watch, but I would also, as I'm watching, I'm going to be like, this is fucked up. They should not be showing everyone this. In my opinion, that's fucked up, bro. That is devolving as a society. If we're showing up to executions now, digitally, come on. Like, what do you guys think in the chat? Please tell me. Look, fuck this guy, put him to death. But a public firing squad execution, I'd watch. I know you would watch. But is it right? I don't think that's right. That's fucking crazy. Truth, fairness, honesty, or truth, fairness, reality. What does it mean if we have, like, public executions like that again? After all these fucking tens of thousands of years that we've existed as, like, the modern humans, you know, all the progress we've made as society, and after all those years, why not? I mean, Because it's fucking backwards, bro. That's going backwards. We're better than that. If I'm being real, live by the sword, die by the sword publicly. Yeah, but it affects all of society. You know? That's why. Like, that's fucked up. Parents were MAGA, but the kid was center left. He came home as an extreme leftist and dating a trans woman. We need to TSA the fuck out of teachers. Someone made this dude extreme. Also, just bringing it up, people are saying this is body armor. It is not body armor. That is like an anti, like, kill yourself kind of a thing. Okay, let's go on to the next thing. FCC is considering taking action against Jimmy Kimmel, Disney, and ABC after Kimmel told his audience. Okay, so this is why they took a show down, too. They're going to avoid fines by taking it down. It's going to cost them money. Hey, a lot of things, they always boil down to, I say this to Archie all the time. I say this to Gonzo, like, because when we're covering these things, it's everything boils down to money, status, power, control. Okay, like, so, like, if you can usually, money is a big one. That's why I put that one first. The reasons for all things almost always can be boiled down to money. I'm the great simplifier, bro. I love to just simplify why things are the way they are, and that's what I think. Obama, oh yeah, he commented on the Charlie thing. It was actually pretty interesting because people started cheering and then he told them to hush. So watch this. This was an interesting thing.
You have to recognize that on both sides, undoubtedly there are people who are extremists and who say things that are contrary to what I believe are America's core values. But I will say that those extreme views were not in my White House. I wasn't embracing them. I wasn't empowering them. I wasn't putting the weight of the United States government behind extremist views. And that is when we have the weight of the United States government behind extremist views, we've got a problem.
So, anytime someone says they disagree with the things Charlie Kirk is saying, I always ask, okay, what do you disagree with? And before he was shot, I wasn't like the most familiar with Charlie Kirk. I thought he was a podcaster. I didn't realize he was like the head of this impressive organization. I had no fucking clue, to be honest. I just thought he was another podcaster and he was making content off of college kids. But no, there was something so much bigger that he was doing. I had no clue. So I've been checking out some of his clips because people are saying all these things that he said. So I'm like, okay, let's see them. They don't exist. The dude was like fucking like, okay, he's a religious guy. So he had the things where he's going to butt heads with people the most is his religious views, right? Like, he believes marriage is between a man and a woman. He's against gay marriage, and he would, he doesn't. But gay people can work for him, right? He doesn't care. He'll talk to them. He has no disrespect for them. He says he disagrees with their life choices, but they're free to go be gay, right? And I'm like, okay, from a religious person, that's such a reasonable perspective. I get what he's talking about. I just see it like that. I just see, okay, he's saying that because he's fucking religious. That's his views. It wasn't disrespectful to say he's politely sharing his position without disrespecting the other person. But they hate that. That he's not allowed to say that. And these are the things. So that's why I ask people, show me a video of what you disagree with. Let me see one of these videos, one of these things that he said. I was having a conversation with someone the other day, and he was telling me like, oh, he was saying all this crazy shit. So I asked him, well, okay, what did he say? And he's like, and he had to like start looking shit up on his phone because he didn't know. What happens is they change what he said. They lie about what he's been saying. It gets published. People see these things, these disgusting things they're claiming Charlie Kirk said, which he didn't say. And then they believe it. And then when they see Charlie Kirk, they already hate that guy. even though they've never heard him say anything, and they're so disgusted by him because of what they heard about him that they don't bother even watching in the first place to realize that it's all bullshit. That's what happens. It's so simple. Rinse and repeat. They're gonna keep doing it until like society evolves further and starts to realize that they're being fucking psyoped. Bandai Namco. So like I've had some people, because they don't like what I'm saying in support of Charlie Kirk and condemning celebrating his death. There's people that don't like that I'm doing that. Someone tried to say that someone made a doll. There's a little Charlie Kirk doll. We might have to blur that, Archie. I'm not sure, but and then it's packaged with like Namco on it. So Namco had to come out and say, "Yo, that's not our shit, bro." And I think they're gonna go after this guy. I think they're gonna try and sue him. We have recently been made aware of an it's AI generated images circulating online that depict the Bandai Namco Toys and Collectible America Inc. logo on packaging associated with graphic or violent content, including references to recent events. We want to make it unequivocally clear Bandai Namco Toys and Collectibles America strongly condemns any form of violence. Got it. We are actively investigating this matter and taking steps to report and remove any authorized misleading content. So they may sue this guy. They may go after him for putting it out there because it did affect their image. And it's not real. I'm not sure what this is. What is this one, Archie? The CNN clip that you gave me. Are you there, bro? Oh, he's completely muted. What the fuck? We live, bitch! All right, I'm gonna skip it then. Oh, this one was funny. Here we go. Okay, this one's funny. This is from Ryan Long. This guy's so hilarious. Give him a follow. He's like a conservative comedian, but he's actually funny. Here we go.
As someone who disagrees with him, obviously I disagree with him on everything, although we didn't see eye to eye.
So he's making fun of qualifiers, right? So you see a lot of righties like, I didn't like them. They have to qualify. I didn't like them. I didn't see eye to eye. Well, whatever, but he didn't deserve it. You notice that? A lot of the way he's just making fun of the pattern. I've seen the pattern, a lot of lefties. I didn't agree, but he didn't deserve it. And it's just kind of funny seeing all the qualifiers.
Differing opinion, almost everything. Should I get specific with the things I disagree with him on? So what I want to do is make my post that people shouldn't be killed for their opinions, but figuring out the perfect amount of qualifiers to include has been near impossible. Political violence on all sides needs to stop. Like essentially I want people to know that I'm good because I'm against murder, but I'm also good because I disagree with them. Guns are bad. It's something that says I care, I have empathy, but also if you disagree with them on anything, that's none of my...
Okay, Schwift says I should go back to the last link because it's good. I don't know what it is. Let's just watch it.
Scott just got all angry, got real mad. Face it, it's gotta be this, it's gotta be this, it's gotta be this. Why can't we have a discussion about how long is it going to take for us to figure out a way to come back together?
Just to be clear, I am angry. Can we just let him finish his thought, Scott? I'll let you talk. Because I knew it.
Scott,
I'll
let
you talk in just a second. Go ahead.
Could we spend as much time figuring out how we bridge this and come back together again? I used to have a note on my producer's desk when I did my show that was said, we don't belabor what happens, we try to figure out why it happens and come up with solutions. Right now, all we're doing is belaboring what happened over and over and over and over again. We're not going to sit down and try to figure out how do we stop it. If we want to
stop, you got to go after left-wing terrorists. That's actually exactly the conversation we're having, is we're acknowledging there's a problem.
So anybody who disagrees with you is a left-wing terrorist?
Absolutely not, but if they target a conservative and murder him in brutal fashion, he's probably a left-wing terrorist.
Let me answer your question.
Yes, that person is a murderer.
We can
all acknowledge that.
You said I am angry, and I'm just telling. I am channeling the emotions of millions of conservatives who are angry. They knew Charlie. They loved Charlie. They viewed Charlie as a mainstream conservative Republican voice who talked about issues that millions of Americans believe. He also talked about his faith. And he did it by going to college campuses, which are not normally hospitable to conservatives, and offering his opponents a microphone to have what we always say.
In support of what? In support of what?
Civil discourse.
Not only that, but support of the First Amendment.
And
He
guess what?
made sure that people had an opportunity to stand in a room and talk.
He was murdered trying to do what we always say. Why don't we talk to each other? So yes, there is. It's not even been a week. So you're going to have to give us a little grace on being angry about somebody who did what you always say that we should do. Let's talk.
We didn't
And he
get
got
much
killed.
grace over. Did
And he
we
got
get more
killed.
than a week's grace over
So-
2 Michigan elected officials who were murdered? Did we give? Was it 3 weeks before we decided to say that there was something wrong with Speaker Pelosi's husband being hit in the head with a hammer?
By a homeless drug addict? I mean, it was terrible that happened. This is not the same kind of case. This is according to the local officials, as Ellie just told us, a clear political motivation of a guy that a lot of us held dear, that a lot of us considered to be somebody who a mainstream voice. He was not an extremist. He was a mainstream voice.
Pelosi's attacker may have been mentally ill, but he was also politically motivated.
It is a good point, to be honest, when it could but it is also different because Charlie Kirk was like way bigger than all of those people. He has a much more massive community, and what he means, like there's a reason why like none of the lefties are did what they're talking about. Like they weren't mad for a week and hold fucking vigils and shit for these people. Okay. They didn't do that. That's the difference. The difference is like the impact the guy had. Charlie Kirk impacted so many more fucking people. And it was an integral part of Donald Trump getting elected. That's how impactful it was. He was a part of that happening. Charlie Kirk's the reason why youth is swinging way more right than we've ever seen before. We've never seen it. It's always been lefty with the youth. The youth is out in fucking nowhere. Righty. Charlie Kirk's a big part of that. He's like he's in the high schools creating Turning Point USA chapters and stuff. Like it's a complete different things. But the point, I understand the point they're trying to make, but there is a big fucking difference. There really is. It like the nation didn't stop for like a week and like, holy shit. Like this was literally like a Martin Luther King event, but for a righty. That's what this was. In other news, TMZ reports that singer David has a matching tattoo with the body of a 15-year-old girl discovered in his Tesla. I think this Tesla was at an airport for like a while, and then there was a stench coming from it, so people went and investigated and found a body in there. Turns out it was a 15-year-old girl. The girl's mother told TMZ that her daughter had been missing for over a year and had a boyfriend named David. What the fuck? Here is pictures of David with a girl that has the same name. So was he like with a teenager? Is that what he's doing? 2023. So he's been... Whoa. What the fuck? Okay, there's some of these things. We're going to have to blur some of those things, Archie. They're disgusting. David Discord chat shows matching name Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Not a good look at all. Looks some people knew. So like, okay, here's the thing. So the girl that they found is the matching name of a girl that he was with. She's 15 and she like, it's got to be her. It's lining up for me. It's still early, but there's evidence lining up. TMZ confirms that this photo shows singer David near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. The user who posted the picture alleges that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret. This is crazy. So yeah, this is a big story that's been blowing up. When it first came out, I was like, I don't know about that. We need to know more. But it was just a body in the dude's trunk, and he was actually performing that day. Like the day that the news broke about the girl being in his trunk, he was doing a live show. So he's just going around touring. So this is all we know so far. We have to wait unless you guys have anything. But yes. All right, time to move on to Hasan. Oh, something got deleted. Legal Mindset deleted a tweet. We got to save these. What was that second link?
That was the Australian broadcast, so it's not essential.
It is essential.
Okay, let me, because I think it might got taken down because of copyright. So
okay, then I'll just show.
Yeah.
I'll show images. I'll show like very short clip of it, and where it's transformed. We're talking about it. We're pausing it. We're breaking it down. I'll fight them on it.
Okay, Australian. Because the clip that they're on about is that he's responding to is already there. It's just
right.
Let me find it.
Do you have a stream marker for when I first started? We're probably just gonna have to find it.
I don't, but it's not going to be too hard.
Okay.
Right, I'm sending it to you now.
Thank you, sir.
There you go. Discord DMs.
There we go. So here's Hasan being confronted by Australian media about his comments from the past that are now coming back to haunt him.
I want to ask you about your own rhetoric. I noticed that Elon Musk has been posting about you.
Yes.
And I don't know the context of these particular statements, but here's a quote from you about landlords who don't want to rent out their properties. You said, kill them, murder them, let the streets soak in their red capitalist blood. Doesn't that make you part of the problem with violent discourse?
This was in a conversation that I was having with a landlord friend of mine, and it's of course hyperbolic.
Is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all?
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude.
And it's not meant to be sincere. This is not sincere advocacy. It's not a real policy that I would ever advocate for. And that's precisely the reason why.
That clip was cut out of context a little bit. I'm not defending Hasan here. I have the full clip. We're going to watch it.
When Republicans were desperately looking for any sort of incisive language that they could present, they went back to a very obvious instance of LARPing.
If you cared about Medicare fraud or...
Okay, so everything that he says that it's wild, he always has a explanation for, right? Here's the full clip right here of him saying it, and you guys tell me if this isn't sincere.
It's hurt poor people that they can afford housing in Berkeley. I don't know how that works.
My understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers in a video game. Sorry. Holy shit. Murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude. Oh my god, in a video game, of course.
NFL
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. Sorry. I meant in a video game.
So saying in a video game doesn't, like, in a court of law, they're going to cut right through that and they're going to be like, yeah, that's not, like, you can't just qualify it with that and get away with it. And I'm at, see, the problem is, like, people can have these conversations and believe this stuff all they want. I don't care, honestly. I don't give a shit. Go believe whatever you want, okay? But when you're in front of like 40,000 people saying this kind of shit, and then it gets amplified and millions of fucking people see it afterwards, you know, that there's a responsibility there. And I don't think that any in Minecraft or in video games is going to protect you from responsibility once you get noticed, which it looks like he has been noticed. Let's go back here. Congressman Richie Torres writes to executives at Twitch and Amazon, Hasan Piker is dangerous. So I'm not going to go over the entire thing, but here is the full letter here with sources, which is wild. I'll just read a little bit of it so we can move on. But dear Mr. Clancy, I'm writing to express alarm about the amplification of anti-Semitism on Twitch at the hands of Hasan Piker, who is one of the largest political streamers with a following of 2.7 million. Since October 7th, there has been an explosion of Jew hatred on social media platforms. Hasan Piker has said he has no issue with Hezbollah, the world's most heavily armed terrorist organization in the world. And then they have like citations here. Then they, let's see, Hasan Parker has emerged as a poster child for post-October 7th outbreak of anti-Semitism in America. Mr. Parker has demonized Orthodox Jews as inbred and dehumanized a Jewish man as a bloodthirsty pig dog. The association of Jews with pigs and bloodthirst is textbook anti-Semitism. Yeah, and they give videos of every single one of these. Right, so there's a lot of examples here, and this is a letter from Congress to Twitch saying what the fuck. And they provided all the sources. Now, here's what I think's been happening, right? So Hasan has been saying this stuff for a long time, and the crazier shit he says, the bigger he gets, really, right? So it's like he's stuck in a rock and a hard place. If he doesn't say these things, then his community kind of comes after him for being a bitch. So he has to continue to do it. Nowadays he does it with coded language, because people have been upset with him for so long. They've been clipping everything he's saying and holding on to it. So all this stuff that was sent to Congress was probably compiled by actual clippers and provided to them. Like, hey, here's all these things this guy is saying. Can you do something about it? And now they are. Here's Representative James Cormer says, I'm calling on the CEOs of Discord, Steam, Twitch, and Reddit to testify at an oversight committee hearing on October 8th. The hearing will examine the radicalization of online forum users, including instances of open incitement to commit politically motivated acts. So this is where it starts. And I just think Hasan's fucked. The game is up. The gig is up. I think he's fucked. You just got to wait and see what's going to happen. At some point, Twitch is going to choose themselves over Hasan. They've been protecting him for a long time, but at some point, probably here soon, they're going to have to choose themselves over him, and he's going to get banned. And where's he going to go after that? Kick? Make his own website? FBI Director Kash Patel says the FBI has uncovered a nihilistic, violent extremist network called 764 that is convincing children to mutilate themselves and take their own lives. What? Hold on.
Counterterrorism work, cyber attacks, and foreign adversaries are something the FBI must never sleep on, and we are not sleeping. In the counterintelligence space alone, this year to date, 30% increase in counterintelligence arrests from the DPRK, Russia, Iran, and China. And I want the American people to know, in this setting, there's a lot of work that the brave men and women in the FBI are doing we just can't get into, but they don't stop. Our cyber threats, ransomware attacks, those harming our children online. We have nearly a 20% increase in indictments and arrests in 7 months alone this year. We're going after those that harm our malware, infrastructure systems, telecom systems, and energy structure. Combating SALT and Vault typhoons are just a little bit of the examples we're doing. Maybe most importantly, under the counterterrorism and domestic terrorism umbrella, are nihilist, violent extremists, and those that label themselves 764, who wish to go online and convince children to maim and mutilate themselves and commit suicide. And we are producing record numbers of arrests under that umbrella organization. We even stopped an individual in the 764 network who wanted to conspire to kill an adolescent girl. He is now in custody.
What?
Transparency.
That's wild.
Main priorities at the FBI. And this is what I've done in my 7.
I'm also not surprised that this exists. I know that there's people online that organize that are like spreading a lot of like trans stuff with youth, and it's an inappropriate thing because this is behind the parents' back. So these are adults talking to kids, and then, you know, behind the parents' back about trans stuff, and kids are turning trans by talking to these people. Or, you know, like, and this really is the inappropriate, like maybe a kid is trans, maybe somebody turning trans is the best thing mentally for them. Like if they didn't, they'd fucking, you know, delete themselves or something. Right. My opinion is always, if it stops somebody from deleting themselves, then so be it. You know, if it's the best thing for them, then so be it. And maybe sometimes there's something mentally with somebody where they need that. Right. But this is between the parents and the kids, not some fucking internet stranger. That's fucked up. You need to let the parents handle their own children. These people cannot secretly inject themselves into these families. That's fucking crazy. ABC reporter Matt Gutman apologizes for his gushing review of Tyler Robinson's touching messages with his trans lover. That's right. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like, bro, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's such an idiot. Why are you... I saw that clip. Do we have... That's not in this segment. Okay, hold on. Archie, are you there?
Yes, I am.
We always have to show the setup, right? You messed up on this one. We need the setup. We need the what he said.
Was he not talking about it there?
No, he's doing an apology. Did you watch it?
Oh.
We need to show what he said, and then we show why he's apologizing.
All right, let me get that for you.
All right. His name is Matt Gutman. So just look up Matt Gutman ABC or something like that and see if it pops up.
Here we go. I found it from yesterday's docket.
Sick. Oh, right. There we go. So we just show it again. So we could set up what we're talking about, right? Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here's the original clip of what he said.
We have seen an alleged murder with such specific text messages about the alleged murder weapon, where it was hidden, how it was placed, what was on it, but also it was very touching in a way that I think many of us didn't expect. A very intimate portrait into this relationship between the suspect's roommate and the suspect himself, with him repeatedly calling his roommate who is transitioning calling him my love, and I want to protect you, my love. So it was this duality of
what a dumbass. Why would you say that live on the air, especially right now? That's the worst time to say some dumb shit like that. These people do not realize the environment that we're in right now. Right? We can have a whole conversation on what's right and wrong about people going after people right now. They're talking shit about Charlie Kirk. That's a whole other discussion. But here's the point I want to make right now. Regardless of if it's right or wrong, it's a really stupid thing to do right now. Yeah, I think my advice to any lefties that can't stand Charlie Kirk and are happy that he's dead, shut the fuck up Friday, all right? Protect yourself, protect your job. Don't fuck over the people around you because you want to say some dumb shit about Charlie Kirk. Here's his apology because, obviously, people came after him because that's what they're all doing right now. He works for the news. How does he not know this?
We have seen an alleged murder with such specific text messages about the alleged murder weapon, where it was hidden, how it was placed, what was on it, but also it was very tough.
Oh, this was the video, Archie. You're right. I apologize. No, this was the original video. He has a written apology. I thought it was a video apology.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a bit confused for a second.
Yeah, my bad, Archie.
I thought my brain was lying to me.
No, no, you're good. Yesterday, I tried to underscore the jarring contrast between this cold-blooded assassination of Charlie Kirk, a man who dedicated his life to public dialogue, and the personal disturbing text read aloud by the Utah County Attorney at the press conference. I deeply regret that my words did not make that clear. But let there be zero doubt here. I unequivocally condemn this horrific crime and the pain it caused Charlie Kirk's family, those who were forced to witness it at UVU, and the millions of people he inspired. So this is a good apology. I think it's fine. What he said isn't like the worst thing, and an apology is fine. That's where I sit. I'm a righty, right? I know so many of us righties they're out for blood, bro. Like, bro, he said something fucking stupid and he apologized for it. I think it's over. That's where I'm at with it. That's not the popular opinion with the righties, but I'm not here to have the popular opinion. I'm here for truth, fairness, reality. That's what I'm here for. I think it's fair. He got shit and he apologized. Okay? It's done. Moving on, okay? FBI Director Kash Patel exasperates Democrat... Let me start this over. FBI Director Kash Patel exasperates Eric Swalwell, says his entire career has been bullshit. Okay, this is real life. This is really happening, and I love it.
I will work on the audio-visual capabilities.
I'm going to borrow your terminology and call bullshit on your entire career in Congress. It's been a disgrace to the American people. You can reclaim your time all you want.
Chairman, you're going to allow a witness to speak this way?
Mr. Chairman, would you recuse yourself,
the gentleman has no time.
Mr. Chairman, would you admonish the witness
not to insult
He doesn't give a
members?
shit.
Gentleman has no time.
Mr. Chairman, just
committee will remember.
Quick point of order. Could the gentleman be extended an additional 20 seconds to complete his thoughts, since the witness decided to interrupt him continuously?
And the witness will be able to respond if he wants. We'll make sure he has time to do that.
My question is,
will
you, Director, recuse yourself, yes or no, from investigating or making decisions
Fuck
about
you.
the
Say
60
that.
individuals, including myself, that you identified as government gangsters? Yes or no?
Time of the gentleman has expired. The witness may respond if he would like.
And the answer was no, as I heard.
Correct.
It's so funny. I love it, bro. This is great. This shit's gonna be like immortalized forever. All right, let's go to the man. All right, we gotta talk about the man. We're wrapping it up. We only got three more. President Trump and Melania Trump received a welcome in the United Kingdom that even shocked the mainstream media. Piers Morgan said he has never seen anything like it in his entire career covering the royal family. All right, look, I like Trump. He's fucking awesome. I love Trump. Okay. Now, some of the things that people don't like about Trump are some of my favorite things about Trump. Like, I fucking love that he's vain. Other people that, I love that he has an ego. I love his ego so much. It's amazing. I love that shit. And so people, they understand this about Trump. He really is vain. He really does have a large ego. I have a fucking large ego. No shame. I'm good as fuck. I love this about, so they know this about Trump, and so they roll out the red fucking carpet. They got him in a golden chariot, dude. That is right up Trump's alley. He is loving this shit. Look at it.
I've covered a lot of royal events, a lot of state visits over the years, but for American presidents, other foreign leaders. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite on the scale that's being rolled out here for President Trump, and that is a mark of the respect, I think, that the UK has for the United States. This is really quite exceptional. And I think that, I'd like to just put that on record. They wouldn't even do this for Brian Kilmeade. That's how big
I don't know who that is.
You don't know that for sure.
But he sounds important, but not as important as Trump.
I do know that as a nailed down sentence.
I want to see, is there any more? Let me see it. Oh, here we go. There it is.
Well, I think, they know each other quite well now.
There it is. Yeah, they got all this cavalry. These guys looking kind of dorky, not gonna lie. That's some dorky uniforms, bro. I'm not scared. Like, aren't they supposed? This is like military, right? It's supposed to be scary. I'm not very scared. Just saying. But hey, here's the gold. These uniforms are badass. The gold uniforms. Is that my internet? No, I got full quality here. Uh-oh, it's freaking out, man. What else is there? Let me see. Where's Trump? He's in the chariot. There he is. Yeah, he's loving that shit, bro. He's enjoying the fuck out of this. That's so funny. What else did they have? Oh, yeah, here we go. There's a whole ass, like, band. Look at this. They didn't do this for Biden. Hell yeah, he is enjoying every moment of this. King coming out, giving him the red carpet, bro. They're playing American music too. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Archie. They're playing American music, Archie. Archie, where are you? Where are you at? Where are you at?
Right here.
Did you heard that, right? Look at these British
Yes,
people.
I did.
These are British people being forced to play American music against their will.
That's called a job. Otherwise known as a job, Stan. And also, if the prime minister of Luxembourg was there, they'd be playing the Luxembourg national anthem. This is what they do.
That's not allowed. No, that's not allowed. No, they're playing American music. That's what they're doing. They're wearing their little red coats. Look at the red coats playing American music to the president of the United States. All right, don't forget it.
I won't, boss.
Here, dude, they have like a ballroom. President Trump's talking. What did he say?
Your Majesty, Melania and I are deeply grateful to you and Queen Camilla for your extraordinary graciousness. And to William and Kate, thank you so much. It's been so great being with you today. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's a singular privilege to be the first American president welcomed here.
The first?
And if you think about it, it's a lot of presidents, and this was the second state visit, and that's the first, and maybe that's going to be the last time. I hope it is, actually. But this is truly one of the highest honors of my life.
Bro, he's got
Such
Marco
respect
Rubio
for you
dying.
and such respect for your country.
You got the king laughing, bro.
For many decades, His Majesty
He's
the
so
King
funny.
has epitomized the fortitude, nobility, and the spirit of the British monarchy and the British people. He's dedicated himself to preserving the glory and unique character of this kingdom, restoring life to the rivers and streams, supporting the works of its artists and composers, planting trees and gardens in its countryside. And I just visited one of the most beautiful I've ever seen that you just completed.
God save the king! Was that did I do that right? Did I say it right? How do I say it?
That sounded pretty good.
It's
God
pretty-
save the king.
Okay.
God save the king, you know?
Yeah. Give me the wanker lady impression.
You nasty Gestapo wanker. You short little midget wanker.
I love that shit, bro. Wanka. Okay, and then there's people that didn't like that Trump was there. Apparently, so here's what was posted. So it's a picture of Trump with Epstein, and they like projected it on a castle. Which is, I mean, people don't like Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck, honestly, personally. And there's people that have their problems with it, and that's fine. Have your problems with Donald Trump. I don't have any issue with that. Apparently 4 people have been arrested for this, according to Drama Alert. They just post whatever sometimes. But I love Drama Alert, but sometimes they post stuff that's not right or sensationalized a little bit. But maybe so. Here's what I say: if 4 people were arrested for it, I disagree. As much as I like Trump, I'm righty. I don't know. It's they didn't like paint on the fucking castle. I mean, maybe that's illegal. Is it illegal to is that what they got arrested for? Because it's illegal to project on the fucking castle. That's stupid, in my opinion. But yeah, they're just protesting. Like
speech. No, my country. They probably got done for hate speech.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I disagree with it. They should have the right to express themselves, even if I don't fucking like it. It has nothing to do with if I like it. It has everything to do with having rights. And so I would disagree. If people got arrested for that, I disagree with it. Just let them protest. They don't have to like Trump. I don't give a fuck, that's just my opinion, Again, truth, fairness, reality. Okay, that's what we're about here. So we take our personal opinions and as best as we can. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you start feeling things, and it affects what you're thinking. But with this one, it's easy, no brainer. Okay, yeah, I like Trump. I don't have any problem with Trump. Fucking these people, they don't like Trump. They want to express that. I have no problem with it. Shouldn't be illegal. Oh yeah, this wanka. Okay, why do they always look like this? Why? Someone please help me out.
Hi, my name is Tempest. And if you don't want me to step on your toes, move your fucking feet.
Dude, that is so fucking cringe. That is cringe. That's the face you make when you're smelling your own fart right there. Yep. She's saving them up in jars. She ain't even selling them. She's just saving them up for herself. What's this last one? Oh, here we go. Okay. I mean, this one's a little bit, this is the words of Archie. He said, this one's a little bit propaganda-y, but it's true. So here's Biden's border versus Trump's border. I think these are videos coming from border control. And yeah, you know what? There's one of these I prefer more than the other. I don't know if you guys can guess which one that would be. But yeah, no, Trump did exactly what he fucking said he was going to do. He was going to shut down that border. Like 0 entries. 0. Nobody's fucking with it. They were flooding in when they could, and now there's a lot of people even self-deporting. I've never had an issue with you know, like if there's always going to be a certain amount of people that are illegal that are in a country. Okay? And like growing up as a kid, there wasn't that many people compared to now, so I just didn't give a fuck. But ever since when Biden got elected, the sheer volume of illegals that came into the country have forced me to give a shit. Yeah, it's a problem. We got to do something about it, right? Before, I would shut the fuck up Friday. And even now, I ain't no snitch. I would never snitch on nobody. All right? I ain't no snitch. But I do support law enforcement enforcing the fucking law, especially when there's a problem. And there's a problem. We have to solve the problem, unfortunately. If it was way lower numbers, I would not fucking care. The numbers are just too high. It's unsustainable. Do we have anything else funny to end this on, Archie? We need something funny. Let me go full screen here and see if I can find anything. Yo, someone gave a gift membership. 5 gift memberships from Outdated. Thank you very much. There we go. 5 of you guys got subbed up. You're in the sub club. Welcome to the sub club. Holy shit! Bro, this is not in the docket. This is new. 6 minutes ago. Archie, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess we're not ending on a funny note. We're ending on a holy shit note. President Donald Trump has announced that he is designating Antifa as a major terrorist organization.
Damn.
I don't disagree with this one bit, bro. That is not peaceful protesting. That is beyond, and it's organized. It is straight up terrorism. It's stop doing the things I don't like or else. That's what they're about. And that's terrorism. Yeah, straight up. That's fucking crazy. Yo. Well, we'll cover this in tomorrow's stream. I mean, I'm still going to stay live. I'm going to end. I'll put a little stream marker for you. That's where it ended.
Thank you.
There you go, Archie. If you can get on editing that, my friend. That's the end of... oh, wait. Hold on. Let me do one more thing. Oh, no. Just end it. You'll find a good ending point. I didn't end it the way I usually do, but whatever. I'm still going to hang out with you guys for a little bit. I might... let's see. It's almost 7. I got to eat dinner.
That's an hour worth of editing.
Yeah, because I was live, so I went a little longer. So
yeah, it's all good. I'll chug through it. Don't you worry.
Growing pains, bro. I'll be more snappy going forward, but maybe it needs to be an hour, and maybe it's better that way.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're just gonna improve as we go. Crazy, dude. So. Let me look it up. Hold on, let me just do this. I gotta be safe. You never know. You get flashbanged on fucking Twitter, bro. Oh, yeah, here's the tweet. I am pleased to inform our many USA patriots that I am designating Antifa, a sick, dangerous, radical left disaster, as a major terrorist organization. I will also be strongly recommending that those funding Antifa be thoroughly investigated in accordance with the highest legal standards and practices. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I gotta post this. If you guys don't follow me on Facebook, I'm Stan Price on Facebook. Find me. Here we go. This has got to go over here. Oh, this is where I go. If I get banned on YouTube, you got to find me on Facebook. This is where I'm biggest with the political stuff. Trump just designated Antifa as a terrorist organization. There we go. That's it. Posting it. posting it. Oh yeah, we're also live over here. I don't know if anyone's watching it. But yeah, there it is. Posted it. I'll post that on YouTube as well. I need a better screenshot of it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Photoshop it real quick. Flipboard is going to be 1448 by 1448. There we go, and bam, now we have a square. There we go. All right, let's post this on YouTube. That's crazy. That's a crazy ass Trump tweet. I'm telling you, these 2 weeks, things are going to move fast. I'm telling you guys, things are going to move fast. It's been 1 week. We have one. I was thinking the next 2 weeks, it's probably going to get crazier instead of getting. Things are going to get crazy. Trump just designated Antifa as a terrorist organization. Here we go. Wild. I guess I should put it on Twitter too. It's only been 1 week since the entire country changed. Things are only going to get crazier, not worse, crazier. And but this is also long overdue. Yeah, I agree with it. I think that they need to be terrorists for a long time. I've always like the straight up terrorist organization. Hold on, I gotta say this differently. This is long overdue. Things are going to get crazier going forward though. There we go. That's what I want to say. Bam, made the tweet. Yeah, follow me, Stan Price. Follow me on Twitter. I stream on Twitch as well. It's where I'll do most of my gaming streams. We're on TikTok, Instagram. You know, I'm everywhere prominent. I am like kind of on Kick. I haven't fucked with it much yet. Let's talk to you guys. Let's see what you guys are saying. I'm scared and I'm curious at the same time about what's going to happen from here on out. Yeah, no, say like I'm righty and I'm nervous. Like I think I align with a lot of people when I say I like Trump. I agree with a lot of the things that he does, not everything, but I'm also nervous. It's a nerve-wracking time. Not a Rob Main says, well, time to enlist in my local militia. Jesus, I don't think things are going that far. Nada, thanks for the follow. I don't think things are going that far. Here, like, I mean, anyone that follow, I'm on the side of cooperation and unity. You know, I want the libs to stop hating the conservatives so much, and I want the conservatives to stop hating the libs so much. It seems like it's impossible. It can never happen. But I've seen things change like that overnight too. I've seen things, dude. I've seen it's just. I see what's possible. Like out of nowhere, Trump, like after losing to Joe Biden, comes back and wins again, and the whole entire country changes like overnight. I saw that happen. We've all saw that happen. It seemed impossible, but it happened, and I am loving it. I'm loving these changes. But I'm also nervous. I don't know. It's crazy as fuck, you know. It says it hasn't even been 1 year yet. We're closing in on it, but it hasn't even been 1 year. We have 3 more years of this. So I'll be here every day talking about it. I'll be here every day talking about it. My job, if I can put a dent in the world with my content with people, and if I can inspire you guys in some way, I'm not telling you to go do this. You don't have to participate in this. You can completely disagree with it. I don't care. But if I can, without telling you, you guys, you got to do this, and I could just set an example, the example I would like to set is for everyone to fucking calm the fuck down, and we need to work towards getting along. Our enemies, the real enemies, it's not us. The real enemies want us fighting. That's our real opponents on the global scale. The more we fight, the more advantage they have, and they'll take any advantage they can get. They'll do anything to have an advantage. So stoking the fires of Americans, you know, the feud and a civil war would be like one of the greatest things that ever happened to people who hate America. Our opponents are the other countries that are our opponents. So like I just simplify it like what matters more is getting along because we're giving them exactly what they want. It matters more. And it seems like that's really hard to pull off. It seems almost impossible, so I don't know. But that's my stance. I believe that that's the right thing. I believe that is the right thing. I know a lot of people are angry on the left. They're angry at the righties. The lefties are angry at the righties. The righties are angry at the lefties. It's a big battle. And to me, it's annoying. I just see this stuff online and it's so annoying. But when something fucking crazy happens, like Charlie Kirk getting fucking assassinated, that's, bro, things are being taken way too far. And I think it's going to get worse. We're in a fork in the road, my friends. We can go down the road of things getting crazier, or we can go down the road of chilling the fuck out. I think we're going to go down the road of what's crazier because that makes people feel better. We're an emotional species. It makes people feel better to go down the crazier road. Feels good. And that's a fucking shame. So if I can have that impact, if I can give people something to think about and consider, it would be, you know, that it's really hard. And especially when like the side that you're supposed to have unity with, and this goes for both sides, right? This goes for both sides. But let's say, you know, I'm righty, so I'm just going to say, you know, the lefties, but it's vice versa. It's hard to have unity when the other side hates you so much. Righties hate lefties, lefties hate righties. You know, they like, and it was a smaller, louder group on each side, but it's growing. It's infesting the whole movement on both sides. And when people are getting shot and killed for speaking and being polite, like Charlie Kirk, he's such a polite man. That just creates. It strengthens blood feud. Like we're stuck in this blood feud, and yeah, I don't know what to do about it. Just talk about things the way I talk about it, I guess. Swift says it doesn't feel good. It feels necessary. Well, I'll tell you one thing on my side of the aisle where I could monitor everybody a lot more intimately than you can because I'm putting out the content and seeing the response. Nah, it makes people feel good. 8-Bit Goon, thanks for the follow, homie. Appreciate it. Charlie would want us all to pray for the negative effects of his passing away. Yeah, he would. He would. I think that's what he would say. Bong, James Bong in the chat. What up, dude? Make more American babies. You know, you're not wrong, bro. Like, I'm even guilty of it, bro. Like, I don't have no kids. I was an hour away from the assassination. I should have been there to jump in front of the bullet. You know, coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know, it's an understandable thing to think. That's what that is. But you know, the events played out the way they played out. First time I've been able to catch you live. It's almost 3 a.m. here. Oh, where are you at, Katie? I hate everyone equally. Barbara Ann says. I hate that I want to stifle free speech, but I also don't want murdered in the street. Yeah, so like, I mean, Swift, I'm not even gonna try and convince you, bro. You go down your path, but I will comment on it. Yeah, no, we need to let people have their free speech. It's legal for someone to mock the death of Charlie Kirk, but it's not illegal to say, yeah, you can't work for me no more because I do not want that heat on my business. Goodbye, you're fired. That's not illegal. Or it is also legal. It is also legal for someone to say, yeah, fuck you, you're fired. Fuck you, I don't want to be your friend anymore. That's the thing about the First Amendment, you know? Don't be if you can, try your best, but try not to be the person that supports free speech only when you like it. That's such bullshit. So, like, the true test is when people are doing and saying things that are absolutely disgusting and you don't like it, but it's not illegal. So you let them, you know, you can't try and use the law to silence them, because then it gets pointed right back at you when someone else is in charge. So, yeah. It's beyond civility. This is good versus evil. This is what I'm talking about. People are fucking going nuts. Right? Like, it's like people are going to start rationalizing and justifying the wrong thing because they're mad. So I mean, I'm against the grain here, you know, like it's hard being doing righty content when, you know, like you have the opinions I have, but like I believe they're true, they're fair, they're based on reality, they're not emotional. Yeah, they're non-emotional views. My views are about keeping a good thing going and fixing problems and keeping a good thing going, not burning it down. That's where I'm at. What's up, Patrick? I see you in the chat. I live here in Utah. No riots, no fires, no looting. I agree. There's a big difference. You know, so hey, okay, let's go back, you know, like, I mean, I'm not against everything, righty, bro, like, or lefty or whatever, but yeah, I'll say this. Yeah, I mean, where's all the burning cities? Charlie Kirk got killed. The behavior of the right is completely fucking different than what you would see. The cities would be burning if the Martin Luther King equivalent of the left was murdered instead of Charlie Kirk. The cities would be burning. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. That's true. There's a difference. Like, what's up with that difference, you know? That's a real thing. That's a real thing. Went back to church and saw more and more than what I saw before too. Yeah, so I'm more along like with Swift. I'm more of like an agnostic, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I believe, are we in a fucking computer simulation or something? I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm not the most religious person, but I'm not anti-Christian or anything like that. And one thing that I've been seeing throughout my life, my 37 years of life, is Christianity like on the decline. Like as technology came up, more and more people stopped following Christianity. And then something like this happens with Charlie Kirk. But even before Charlie Kirk was assassinated, especially like post or pre-Trump getting elected the second time, I've been noticing a resurgence of Christianity and beliefs, people going to church, following God, stuff like that, which I have no problem with and fully support. Christian communities are, from what I've seen in America, you know, and I'm not talking about like fucking hundreds or thousands of years ago, okay? I'm talking about my life growing up, seeing America. All the Christian communities are really nice people and they have a good thing going for their communities. They might have some differences in beliefs than me when it comes to like abortion or like gays and things like that, but that's because they're religious. That's that's part of their religion, bro. Okay, so like, okay, that's their religion. I just don't fucking care. Like, that's fine to have those beliefs. I don't care. And lefties will get mad at me. They'll be like, how can you not? I'm like, because that's their fucking community, what they believe, bro. Like, you just like let them have their community, right? And in fact, by these religious communities thrive. They're thriving communities. These are thriving families and people. A lot of times grow up and go do great things. So I have no problem with it. I do have a problem with militant atheists. Those, they no one should be allowed to be religious in their mind, which is nuts to me. Let people believe whatever the fuck they want, especially if it's working out great for them. Never going to tell people that they have to go to church. It's just totally your decision. Beliefs are different, but God wants you to be loved and be happy just like I do. See, that sounds like, I don't believe in a deity, but that sounds like a nice person in the chat right there. 8-Bit Goon. That's what I'm talking about. It's just not, they're just nice, bro. I like nice people. We need more nice people. We need more nice people in the world. That's a good thing. People are getting mean. What do you use for your hair? I just use hairspray. Water and hairspray. My routine is I flatten it the other way, opposite. Yeah, I go this way. When it's wet, I dry it as much as I can with a towel. It's like lightly damp. Then I spray it, brush it, and then I dry it this way, and then I brush it the other way, and it swooshes. I had to learn how to have YouTuber hair, bro. I got YouTuber hair. I had to get good at it. Hey, it comes with a job. It's not what I expected to get good at, but here we are. And it's that nice person holding me back from scorched earth. Yeah, dude. Yeah, because then you burn it all down, bro. See what I mean? It's anger. It's there's power in being able to set your emotions aside and look at something, and don't look at it through an emotional lens. Look at it through a truth, fairness, reality. Like, and it's a really good prism of which to take in information. Was Destiny really banned from Twitch? Yeah, like 2 years ago. Yeah, he was just trolling about all that. Like he because he knew that everyone would start talking about it, so he just did a troll. Not a fan of Destiny personally, but he is clever and he knows exactly what he's doing with social media and stuff. Very good at it. We got Gunner Smokes in the chat. FCC may cancel ABC. No, I don't think so, because they already took down Jimmy Kimmel's show to avoid that issue. It all boils down to money. Cheers to that. Fuck that guy. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. And he said, if he says gnarly shit on these platforms to that many people and stuff, I do think that he's contributing to radicalization of people. And so is Hasan. I think they both are doing that, and they make a lot of money doing it too. Yeah, that's what I think. So I think I would have way more political viewers on my shit if I just went like fucking, I broke bad and just went super righty, right? Like if I say all the shit like Swift, I see the stuff that, I follow Swift on the Twitch chat on Twitter. I see the shit you post in Swift, bro. And if I just said all that shit, I would get so many more views and make so much more money, but I'm not interested in that. First of all, I already do well on YouTube, so I have my other channels. My political channel is the smallest one, so that like I'm financially set, and I'm gonna use that to not get lured into just full righty send it. Like no, I want to be a voice of reason as much as I can, So it's easy. It's I'm already like massive on my main YouTube channel. And like I do incredible over there. We're doing like 100 million views a month just on my main channel. I mean, I do fine because of that. So when I do the politics content, I get to say what I actually think. And I think that a lot of people that do politics content don't always say exactly what they think. They're saying what the viewers think, because that's how YouTube works. You say what people want to hear, they reward you with views. Easy. Like politics, easy. Just go super righty or super lefty. Just pick one and start saying shit, and then the audience that wants that will come. So Yeah, I'm at odds, right? Like I kind of butt heads with the audience a little bit, but I'm okay with that because honestly, I'm having a little bit of fun with it. Did you see Asmongold go full send on the gaming industry celebrating Charlie's death? Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish Asmongold would come back, but he's taking care of his dad, you know? So I understand, but I do miss Asmongold. I watch like every one of his videos. Let's smoke a blunt. Hey, I can on YouTube. I can do it on Twitch, but I'm not on YouTube. I'll get in trouble. I've got my, you know, I'm waiting for my stream to end. Maybe I'll end YouTube stream and just go to Twitch. Yes, keep it up. I will. Yeah, no, I just want to, I'm a right-leaning fence sitter. And no fucks given. Anyone wants to say, you're a fence sitter? Fuck you, dude. I don't care. It's how I honestly see it. I have values on, like, there's things that make sense to me from all perspectives, and then there's a lot of shit that doesn't from all perspectives. And I just try and do my best on what's fair. You know, a Tim Pool, so to speak. And before Tim Pool got swatted by the left 15 times. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nah, seriously. And I could see that happening. Yeah, you get swatted 15 times. It's probably going to happen to me. I've already had some weirdos doing shit. But nah, dude, because like I was talking to Archie, you know, because we're trying to figure out how to navigate this. And I was like, I had the idea because when I was in the Marines, we have our core values: honor, courage, commitment. That's the Marine Corps core values. And I was like, you know what we need? We need core values for this show. So that's why I keep repeating them. I've been saying them the entire show. Truth, fairness, reality. Sometimes what's fair isn't what you like, you know? But you take your personal opinions or your personal emotions and set them aside, and you can see what's fair. Feed the Gorilla says, I love the 007 background. Thank you. It's such a vibe. It's such a bop. It's such an easy one. Chill in the background. And number 4 is chill the fuck out and smoke some weed. Yeah, you know, I'm not against that, dude. Smoke it up. Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm chill. What's true isn't fair. Sometimes. Yeah, but typically there's a truth and there's a fairness together. They're two different things, and they're together. And that's been helping me navigate all of these stories very easily and very quickly, because I can stop and think, okay, what's really going on here? And what's fair and what's unfair? And they actually work together quite well. I've been doing this a lot. And every day, we have a show every day. This is the first live one we've done in a minute. And I plan on getting insanely good at this. I have made it my mission. I'm going to get really fucking good at doing this political thing, and the way that I want to do it. And that is just trying to calm people the fuck down. That's the mission. Just calm people down. Yeah, but I haven't said anything unbiblical. I mean, I don't care. You can say whatever you want. Oh, you're arguing with someone else? Okay, yeah, you guys can go at it. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to change anyone's minds. I'm just trying to calm people down and show people how to see things sometimes. Sometimes there's like little mentalities that you can have when you're taking in some information, and it can help you understand things a little bit better. I find that the more I understand people that I don't like and completely disagree with, the less angry I am with them, and I feel better that way. That's the way it is, you know. And like, and I'm not saying like in all things, like there's no way I'm gonna be like agreeing. Even like, okay, even the people that are like pissed at like Charlie Kirk and stuff and saying disgusting things, it's easier. Like I know why they're doing that. It's retarded, but I know why they're doing that. It's because they've been made to feel like we're living in Nazi Germany. They've been brainwashed, right? They're brainwashed to think that we're living in Nazi Germany, and they see these other people as the enemy, and that they've lost there's like no control left. The culture is shifting in a direction they completely can't stand, and so they're lashing out because like it's like a death. It's like a one, you know, like they're about to fizzle out. Like the world is changing, so they're acting out of desperation, and that's why they're doing these things, because they've lost all control of the world. Like they had a hold on the world and the culture, and they thought it was going a certain way, and it's not. So they're lashing out. I mean, it's so. I mean, doesn't that sound like a good explanation as to why they're doing it? I'm not saying that it's okay, of course. Like, I mean, I call these motherfuckers out. Yeah, they need to face the fucking consequences. I don't care that they're brainwashed. I just know that they are brainwashed. Thanks for your service. You're a war hero. I'm not a war hero. I did go to war. I'm not a war hero. I didn't go kill like 20 Taliban with my bare hands, bro. I didn't do none of that shit. I just sat behind a machine gun as a boot. Love your content. Don't stop. I won't. I think you should want to change people's minds or change your mind in the hope that will others. So I want to affect people positively and just give them different ways, like just some tools to think about things, but they don't have to. The best way is kind of explain it and then be an example. And if people decide that makes sense to them, then that makes me happy, right? But the last thing I want to do is tell people how they're supposed to think. I'm giving an option, because you can see the world however you want. I'm giving people an option. Here's some things to consider on how to see things sometimes. You don't have to do it. Maybe they take a couple things and adopt it into themselves. But what I do is just make people better. The best way to make people better is to get them to choose to do it themselves by example. So that's my method. It's not as heavy-handed as other people. Like Charlie Kirk's a lot more heavy-handed, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way, but he was preaching. Man's a preacher. He's a modern day like social media preacher guy. He's literally Martin Luther King of the right, bro. You know what I mean? He's literally MLK. He's righty MLK. And he has his beliefs. He believes them strongly, and I think he got a lot of people to think about things and his methods. But my stance, maybe my mind changes over time. I'm not like, maybe I change my mind and I want to be more convincing to people or something, but I'm not trying to be the most convincing. I'm just giving an option. You could watch me process things in real time and think and be like, wait, what about this, and it's like not disrespectful. It's very just kind of, it's very unexciting. Usually the reality is like the most unexciting thing, and the more exciting stuff is the stuff that's not as reality. Gonzo, are you ready for me?
No, I was just listening in.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Like aliens, I want to believe. I believe in aliens. I just don't think we're gonna see them in our lifetime. But I've seen those videos. I've seen the Nimitz video, that new one. I'm still waiting to see if there's any type of explanation. There are some theories put out there that can explain it, but that new one where we like shot one, that was crazy looking, right? But I'm waiting to hear more. So oftentimes, you're gonna get this a lot on my show. Oftentimes we don't fucking know, dude. Everyone's trying to say that they know and tell everyone and scream, this is it, I've got the answer. They don't have the fucking answer. They're guessing, dude. They're just fucking guessing, and they're taking their guess and saying that it's real and it's bullshit. So the truest thing that you can do with the alien thing, right, is say, we don't fucking know. We need more evidence. There is evidence. There's fucking, I wouldn't call them aliens. There's aliens flying around. We have videos of these motherfuckers, but we don't know what they are. Like literally, we don't know. Maybe if Elon can get us anime girlfriends, there will be peace. He's working on it. Yeah, I opened up Grok and it was some like anime chick with big tits. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm just trying to ask an AI question, bro. What's this chick with big tits? Did I 100% agree? It's hard to educate those that have been brainwashed. You just have to have patience and grace. I pray for grace every day, and I'm found wanting. Yeah, dude. Bible holds the truth. I read the when I was a kid, I got a Bible, but my dad never talked to me about religion once in my entire life. But he got a girlfriend one day, brought her, and she started living at the house. My dad had so many fucking girlfriends, but she gave me this like children's Bible, and it starts with like Genesis and like the creation of the earth, and it's like a little comic book, but the Bible. It was actually sick. I remember reading all those stories. Like there was Noah's Ark, right? The flood, that was pretty cool. There was David and Goliath story, and there's Moses. This might be Moses, I don't remember, but some dude like throws a stick down and it turns into a snake. You know, I read all that shit when I was a kid. It was pretty cool. Let's see what Swift has here. Let's take a look at this. Tim Burchett, a Tennessee Republican and UAP caucus co-chair, stated in an interview after the September 9th, 2025 House Oversight Committee hearing on unidentified anomalous phenomena that mysterious entities may originate from 5 or 6 deep water sites on Earth, possibly inhabiting the oceans for millennia. He referenced naval reports of fast-moving underwater craft, noted humanity's greater knowledge of space than ocean depths, while criticizing government secrecy on UAP documents and advocating for whistleblower protections amid bipartisan disclosure efforts. Yeah, so I've seen those videos of them going in the water. And here's where I'm at with that. We have videos of these things seemingly going underwater. We have videos and stuff of that, yes. Beyond that, it's all speculation. Saying that they may have lived there for millennia, that's a guess. That's a guess. This is what I was talking about, right? All the facts are, the only thing we know is we have videos of these weird fucking objects that are really fast and they just go underwater. From there, we start to use our imaginations and fill in the gaps of missing information. But then people pass that on as if it's the truth. But in reality, it's not the truth. It could be. But what it really is, more than the truth at the current moment without enough information, is a guess. And a guess is not truth. It could be a good guess, but we don't know. So once again, the answer is we don't fucking know. That's the most honest way to cover it. Like that, in my opinion, if you cover it, like I could say, okay, what do I think? Like, bro, it sounds really good. There could possibly be like fucking aliens living underwater, right? Because we're seeing like the crafts and stuff like that. But we're just filling in the gaps of missing information with our imagination, and it sounds cool. You know what I mean? So like, we don't fucking know is the real answer, and I hate that answer. And the other thing that I hate, it is the answer. I hate the answer, but I'm gonna say the answer always. But the other thing that sucks is that we'll probably never know. We'll live and die and not fucking know what those things are. That's likely what's going to happen. If I have to guess. Again, that's a guess. Alien by Ridley Scott. I need to eat dinner. I'm hungry. Want to get tacos? Are they open? Just going to get chili cheese fries again, huh? Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't. You have a sandwich. I forgot. Tacos share. As Aaron, what's up? You're eating lunch right now? I do have a sandwich. Put it away. Oh, it's right there. Brittany made me the sandwich like 2 hours ago and I didn't eat it. Sitting here. If bacon's been sitting out for 2 hours, it's still good to eat. You should hear the way Archie says tacos. It'll like, he's British. It'll enrage you. Yeah, they do it at Five Guys. That's so funny. They're open for another hour. Okay, maybe we skip out on tacos. Unless you want some. If you want tacos, we'll go get them. Archie calls it tacos because he's British. And they don't say kebab over in England. They say kebab. So they say tacos and kebab. What the fuck? What the hell's wrong with them? Viking, get some sleep, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. What's your choice on burrito sauce, red or green? Well, I'm a cook. So, I mean, a red sauce can be anything. That's just a color. I mean, what kind of red sauce are we talking? I typically will go green because I like green chili smothered burrito. I'm in Colorado. We have green chili smothered burritos is like our thing. So I'll have to go green. But, I mean, you can make a fire-ass red sauce, but what's in it? It's Archie esting bangers and mash with spotted dick. Bro, he eats, yeah, he fucking loves beans. That's his thing. He loves beans, bro. Intentionally inflammatory. Long time no see. What's up, dude? You want to get tacos? I'll eat it. I'll just eat the bacon, yeah. And the bread, though. The bread's good. I mean, this bread has tomatoes and mayonnaise and onion on it. That's so good. Good bread. Haven't missed a clip on YouTube. That's hard to do because I do like 12, 13, 14, 15 a day. Like minimum 9. Yeah, I make a lot of videos. But thanks for watching. And yeah, I might be streaming earlier. I don't know. I miss streaming. I love streaming. I bleed purple, bro. I'm a Twitch streamer before I'm a YouTuber. At least I was. But yeah, I miss streaming. I like it. It's fun. Like, I don't want to get offline. I need to go get tacos with Brendan, but I don't want to get offline because I want to hang out with you guys. It's so fun. I fucking love streaming so much. I fucking love it, man. What was your MOS? I was an 0811. Do you know what that is? The King in Yellow, what up? I love the GoldenEye. Yeah, the GoldenEye theme is just perfect. No one else uses it, and it's like a banger. I don't really hear it very often in the background of anyone's videos or streams or whatever, so I just throw it on because it's chill. Lord Phillips says, can't wait to start streaming. It's so fun. It's most fun when you have people to talk to. So when you're starting out, you tend to start out with 0, and that sucks, and it seems like impossible, but you just kind of stream through it and always try and think of new ideas of how you can solve that problem. Don't just sit and wait for it to fix itself. The answers will come the more you think about it. Yeah, Azaren, you're Canadian. That's right. I forgot about that. Doggos are doing good. Lots of crazy shit going on in the US. Bong James Bond. I should do that. We'll do a thing. I'll salute you guys for. I'll come up with a system. You guys can earn a salute. Right now they're free. You just ask for it, you get it. As a Canadian, I probably don't care much about U.S. politics. I'm not going to shut on others' political beliefs or yeah. Well, that's fair. I mean, fucking, it's better that way, bro. Yeah, just don't care. Just focus on your own world. You know what I mean? That's what I say. They'll be around more often now. Sick. Last phone shit to bed. Mine's getting weird. What do we have? iPhone 15s? Some shit? I forgot. Regulators! Mount up. It was a clear black night. Bro, I know that song. I love that song. Fucking... What's his name? That was on the Snoop Dogg album in the Doghouse, but it's Warren G. Warren G. Fucking love Warren G, dude. He still makes that old school G-Funk, dude. Yeah. He's like one of the last few guys doing G-Funk. Trollan says, love your videos. Thanks for watching. Nathan says, I love your videos. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the advice. Do you think people should pick up a topic that is popular or just be yourself? Yeah, do popular things. I'll explain why that's so simple. One. All right. Ron Swanson would want me to finish this bacon. Fun fact, did you know it takes 68,000 bananas to give you lethal radiation? I did not, but I know now. So, if you think of like on Twitch, I don't know if you've been on Twitch, but you could see like the views are from like high to low. And like you could go to their categories and it goes like most popular categories to least. Those are viewers voting with their view what they want to watch. So if you pick the stuff with the most views, you're making the stuff that people most want to watch. Now you have more competition. And that's the true game, right? You got to be competitive and make better shit than the other guys and stand out. And that's a whole ass journey of figuring out how to do that. But the proper thing to do is give the people what they want. And there's a whole lot of things they want. Pick one. Don't give the people what they don't want. A lot of people, when they do content, they give people what they want. Like they give people what they personally want themselves instead of what the people want. They give the people, it's basic sales, right? If you have a good product and people want it, it sells itself. Because people want it. They need it. People need fucking desks to put their computers on. They need them. If you make them, you can probably sell them. There's a lot of other people doing it. You're gonna have to make a name for yourself with desks, you know. But people want them. They need them. The most true statement was taught to me 40 years ago in my computer science class with the TRS-80. Garbage in, garbage out. Yes, I mean, yeah. Or another one I like, sometimes the trash takes itself out. I like that one. That happens all the time. Unless it's bot views. If you bot views, it doesn't really help because like the real way that you get a lot of views on your content is by doing viral things. And there's no way to go viral on Twitch. So you have to go viral off platform and then utilize that virality and you bring it to Twitch, right? So the botting doesn't do anything. There's only so many people on Twitch right now looking through the browsing of trying to pick someone to watch. There's only so many of those people, to be honest. Like most people already have a bunch of people they follow and they look at who's live and they click the person they follow already and watch them. That's what they do. Oh, the amount of people actually searching Twitch trying to find a streamer to watch is actually a pretty small number that is divided amongst all streamers. So the better play is to just skip that step, and whatever extra views you get from Twitch is just a product of luck and whatever. Botting the views is not really going to do anything. And people can spot a botted stream pretty easily. I see them all the time. I will say, like the majority of the streamers I watch, I could tell they're botting. I know they're botting. It's actually incredibly insane how many people are doing it. And I just laugh because I'm like, if you guys only knew what I know how to do with social media, you wouldn't even bother botting. You wouldn't need to. Be successful or be myself. What's a good response? But it's only sort of true. You can be yourself while still delivering what people want. What people don't want, if you're realistic, is just you when you haven't built yourself up. You have to like achieve it. There's a difference between already having a community and cultivating one. When you're new, you're in cultivation mode. If you're really popular, you can stream yourself doing literally nothing and a lot of people will show up, right? So you have to understand that difference. When you're smaller, you're in cultivation mode, and if you want people to show up, you're gonna have to do things that lure them in. You can find a balance between being yourself and doing whatever those things may be. There is a balance. You don't have to fully compromise yourself, but you do have to compromise a little bit so you can focus on growing your stream and your brand and your business, and not sabotaging it by being selfish and it's all only about you. That's the best thing. Like the way I stream, it's not about me, dude. It's about you guys and what you want. You guys want to see all this stuff. Swift, he's addicted to politics. He's been addicted to politics since I don't know how long, but he's like all in. Anything that happens that day, he knows. He is following it, and he's not the only one. So, I mean, I know there's an abundance of those people, and that's one of the reasons why what interested me in trying. I'm like, you know what? Here's a category. I think I have something that I can offer. Although it's not the most popular stances, there's a lot of people that want to consume political content. So this year I've been testing the waters with it, and to my surprise, there's a lot more people that are willing to listen to a more middle of the ground, middle of politics type person than I expected. I thought it had to be one or the other, but no, there's a bunch of people. There's a demand for what I can offer, so I'm pursuing it. There's people that want it, so I'm giving it. And I'm being myself. I'm saying what I think. So what's the way I think just so happens to be something people want to hear or don't mind hearing. You know, so yeah. You hate politics? I do too. I do too. They're annoying. They make people go nuts. So that's kind of like the theme of how I cover politics, is that it's tearing everybody apart, Lisa. It really is, dude. So that's always my thing, is like, it comes from a place of what I've observed since 2015. Ever since 2015, when Donald Trump started running for president, everything fucking changed. Everything. And the way everyone communicates with each other online is insane to me. And I've been watching it happen. At first, I thought it was funny. And then as time went on, I realized it's not fucking funny. I used to just take a step back and laugh at how stupid everyone is being. But now I don't find it that funny anymore. And in fact, I would like to be a part of resolving this problem. That's what I'd like to do. Yeah, Charlie was very, very moderate right. Like the more extreme right stuff is his religious views. Outside the religious views, he's such a reasonable person. But even with his religious views, he had very reasonable ways of communicating what his stance is, without disrespecting others. I really like that about Charlie. Thanks, Intentionally Inflammatory. I appreciate that. The music ended. I appreciate you guys. Here's the best way you guys can interact with me when I'm not live. If you guys are interested, there's my Discord. I have all these links in my, like if you're on YouTube, you just go to the description, or you can go to my actual YouTube page, and I have links, you know, in my description on my YouTube page. You can find the Discord. That's one place where I interact with a lot of people. Twitter is another place where I interact with a lot of people, and Facebook. I've been dabbling a little bit with Instagram. You can follow me on whatever you want. If you send me DMs or whatever, it's going to be like Twitter, Facebook, Discord. Those, because there's so many DM places. So those are the ones I frequent. So if you're trying to interact with me, that's a good way. The Discord's a great place because it's all public. It's a public place, and stuff like that. Highly recommend it. But if Discord's not your thing, totally understand. Twitter's great. I love Twitter. I would like to actually grow my Twitter account. I think I'm gonna start focusing on that. I've been growing it a little bit. We just hit 6,000 followers, so I've been pointing some people from YouTube over here. And I'm gonna start posting my videos over here. As you can see, I posted a video yesterday. This is yesterday's long form, so I put it on Twitter just in case I get banned on YouTube again. I'm coming back from a week ban on YouTube, completely unfair ban, and I'm the first person to always say, you know, it's not YouTube's fault, it's your own fault. This is one where I did nothing wrong. I did the same thing everyone else did. I covered the Scottish girl that had the axe and the knife. All I did was react to the video, and I got hit with a week ban for child endangerment while everyone else got to cover the same exact fucking footage. Make that make sense? Totally not fair. And their response when I find, because I went hard. I like went as far as I could possibly go with contacting YouTube, and it boiled down to, we're going to keep the ban. The video can't go up. And if there's any other people that are showing that video, please link us so we can ban them too. And I didn't snitch. I'm not here to snitch. I just think it's bullshit that I got singled out. But that's where I left that situation. So that's why I'm asking people, yeah, follow me on the other things just in case. Because, you know, I might get banned on fucking YouTube. I'm going to try my hardest not to. Whatever their fucking rules are, bro. I'll stay 20 feet away from the line. I want to be on YouTube. I love YouTube, but that was bullshit. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you very much for hanging out. Much love. This was fun. We had a very successful long form stream on the Stamp Price channel. First of many more to come in the new era of my politics talks. All right. Appreciate you guys. Be nice to each other. Try not to get too angry at the world. As best as you can. I know crazy shit happens, and it's okay to be angry, you know, especially when like the Charlie Kirk thing happened and the way people are responding to it. That's okay to be angry about that. But at the end of the day, we must avoid, you know, collapsing as a society by any means necessary. Okay, good night, everybody. I love you. I'll see ya.